All the things that you need, there was only one place. You don't understand how love works one day. All the times that you said that you wanted her back. She don't let her ass go, you went on to that. All the things that you need, there was only one place. Yeah. So I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart. Still I feel foolish, cause I can't change. Something that I do, wouldn't know how to go about it. If I lost you, then let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own. There's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same. Yeah. What you want? We ain't talking about that tonight. Yeah. And the more fake love till you satisfied. Yeah. Dreams of war, tell me which please your appetite. Yeah. We connect through the skies like the satellites. I don't want to be the reason why you said at night. We can stop right now, no you get at heights. Everything that you want, always in our sight. We ain't gotta slow down, we just living life. So I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart, still I feel foolish. Cause I can't change, something that I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it. If I lost you, then let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own. There's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same. No, you would rather go than let myself get up in my way. Get up in my way. Said I feel safe when I'm with you. You done gave your whole heart. Still I feel foolish, cause I can't change. Something that I do, wouldn't know how to go about it. If I lost you, then let myself get in my way. Cause if it was my heart, I make that change. Came into my own. There's no more games. No, you would rather go than stay the same. Yeah.
90.7 WTCC FM. Before that, you heard my man Jordan Malone with Slave Ships. Background sounds that do Mac Way right here from the 401 and the 3 with a joint called Safe. Yo, support that, brother. That's real music right there. You ain't gonna hear that nowhere else.
That was dope.
That's the real music right there. Yeah, I play it every week. I'm gonna play it. Yo, I play it in my truck. I play it in the car. I play it when I'm pushing the baby chairs down the street. Yo, I play it when I'm eating breakfast.
Get up out my way.
Get out my
Get up out my way.
Get out my way. Cause I feel safe.
Listen, because he always wants her.
Yo, that's my joint right there. But let's check it out. All right. So we got my man Pito. Can you hear me, brother?
I can hear you loud and clear, man.
I can hear you though. Uh-oh, what's going on?
You gotta figure something out.
All right, y'all. This is 90.7 WTCC, the F and the M. Yeah, we trying to figure something out because we got my man Pito. Let's see if we can get it right now. Cause I feel safe. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
How come I can't hear him?
We can't hear him either.
All right, y'all. We're gonna play another song. In the meantime, we're gonna try and get my man Pito on. We'll be interviewing him today. Live streaming. Again, we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. MBS Malay, D.Moss. Pito Royal is on, and we're about to have a good time. Shout out to my girl, Audira. You know what? You know
what? There you go again, Audie. I keep telling them about it.
Listen, man.
Doing it.
Audie, tell her I've been calling you by your full government since she was about 6. How do you just wake up and say, okay, all of a sudden I'm going to go by your short name? No, we don't do that.
Like, it just throws me off all the time.
I don't care. I don't care.
I mean, I still like her name, but like he's the only one that says her whole name.
That's because I feel safe.
I feel safe.
So I can do that with her.
You're supposed to keep
No, I'm not doing that with you. I'm done with you. I'm done. You're fired.
Ooh, you're fired. You hear that?
Oh,
When not with you.
this is crazy.
Okay, we're gonna get some music on, but in the meantime, let's
I didn't know I was
see.
about to just start blabbing
You was
my
about
mouth.
to, yeah, you was about to blab your mouth.
I sure was.
We love you too, Derek K. But we're gonna be right back with my man Pito. I gotta get this sound right so that we can hear him clearly. Yeah. I hope I got the right version. 90.7 background sounds of my girl Audie. This joint is called Untitled. I'm just hoping I got the right one.
And no, it's not the right version. It wasn't the right version. It's okay. It's alright. They're gonna get them. Go, Audie. Hey. Wasn't it just working before we even know? What you wanna say? You can't get back that way. It's in the past. No looking back, just let it fly. I love you, and that's the truth. Do you love you? How it doesn't show the chickers. It looks like I'm just digging the chair.
Shout out to my man Pharaoh Bacon out there.
Pharaoh Bacon. What you wanna say? Can't get back the way it's in the past. No looking back, just let it fly. Oh, my uncle, girl, I love you too. Right, tell him to be nice to me, Audie. I'm just not looking at all the comments. You see, I gotta see it up close and personal, okay? Right. Don't be listening to his crap about that you're fired stuff, okay? Because we about to have mad fun today. I can't believe you're gonna sit here and say fired back. The radio can't hear me, that's just Facebook.
Yeah, they can hear you on the radio.
The radio's there?
Loud and clear.
You're lying because yeah, exactly.
90.7 WTCC FM. This is D.Moss.
NBS Malay.
Got my co-host NBS, and she don't understand it. Like
NBS.
Microphones. Yo, she being like, what's the new president's name? Biden. This is top secret. So I want to make sure that no one can hear us. I have an announcement. Get your act together. This is top secret.
For real.
Talking about leak. That's you.
Yes.
For real. Was the mic on?
Because
well, of course the mic was on.
That means, all right, if the mic was on accidentally, that means it was meant for it to be on because the universe wanted it to be on. Right? Right, Audie? Right? Okay. She gonna say yes, it's true.
Look, I'm trying to get my man Pito on. I'm done with you. 90.7 WTCC. Yo, and before we went on the air, this woman here had something to say about, going on dates with friends. Well, people tell them you don't go on dates with friends. You hang out with friends.
Oh, my goodness. He got to start early on. This is ridiculous.
I couldn't keep it to myself.
All right, first of all, okay.
There you go. And see,
this is
I'm trying to get Pito on. I'm trying to talk to somebody who can talk with
all right, so we're going to talk about it later. I know, listen, you don't go on dates with your friends. I go on dates with my friends all the time, all right? If it's a girl, if it's a guy, it's dates. Like, you can go out on dates with your friends. Why not?
Because
I'm sick of y'all. You see, this is the old people conversation that I was telling y'all about, right? Listen, we go on dates with our friends today.
How you going?
I don't know what y'all used to do back in the day, but
so I'm gonna call my homegirl. Hey, what's up, sis? Are you good? Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I'm just thinking. I want to go on a date. Want to go on a date tonight?
it don't gotta be a romantic date. I don't understand. You see, this is what I'm talking about.
But you know what? But you know what?
You try to stress me out early on in the whole. You know what? We're gonna wait because I know you want to get Pito on.
We're gonna get him on.
Listen, I'm gonna talk. Don't worry, we're gonna get this conversation popping because I got some stuff that I want to say about this red flag stuff because I've been doing some research and that whole conversation last week. I'm ready. So I hope.
LOL, we've been on a date, restaurant date. You've been on a date, Ardera, not with me, sis.
Me and Audie been on a date before.
All right, Ardera.
Comment.
If I say, yo, Audie, what's up? Can we go out on a date? It's different.
What are you talking? It's this exactly. It's a friendship date.
That's what I'm talking about, a friendship date.
Right.
But they're gonna hear. Pito, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
There we go.
What up, Pito?
You know what? We're gonna change.
Can you hear me?
Wait, hold on, wait.
Loud and clear.
What up?
I just want
What's
to
up,
say
bro?
Loud and clear?
Yeah.
All right, man. Just have to adjust the levels, you know.
Listen,
I just
man,
have to make the computer be like, flowing.
Yo, I be fighting with my computer all the time, man. It just don't pay attention to me sometimes.
Yeah.
So what's going on? For all of our folks, you're live right now on 90.7 WTCC. We're live on Facebook. So, yo, it's been a minute, brother. How are you?
I know. I'm doing well, man. How about you?
Man, listen, I woke up breathing. I'm good. Hold on, I'm sorry. She said
that's a blessing right there. Every day you get is a blessing. You got to be thankful for that.
Yo, absolutely. Hold up. Turn this down.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. We're hearing two conversations at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is a blessing, man. Every time you wake up breathing, man, especially in 2020.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man. Hold on. I got to do a quick shameless plug. Shout out to my man, Influence of Life. There it is. Make sure you support the movement. He's out of New Haven, one of the dopest poets I've ever met in my life. And he has a clothing line called Influence of Life. Make sure y'all support him because I got to. But we on with Pito. So for all of the folks who don't know who Pito Royal is, yo, break it down so it will forever be broken.
All right. Well, basically, it's been a minute since I hung out with you. You had that Renaissance thing going on.
Yeah, man.
And, you have the luxury of saying, yo, I was the first spot that had homes broadcasted on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because my boy was there. I was there with the long hair and the suit. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And, I was like, yo, we go into this place. I want you to record it because there's going to be a whole lot of cool people. And it's exactly as I thought it would be. I do art. I do poetry. You name it. I do a little bit of everything because you can't let your mind be blocked. You got to go and just go for everything or nothing at all because you only got one life, so you got to do what you can.
Yo, absolutely. I didn't know you did art though. Talk about the art, bro.
Yeah, I paint. I got some stuff right here. Hold on.
Well, hold up, man. You got it. We live, brother. You got to show it.
Let me see. I got this right here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Get that right there. Kind of like the anime style.
Yeah.
I wouldn't show the other one because the other one is you're on college radio. They don't want to be seeing
but they can't see
proportions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we would see it.
No, FCC can't see this, so we can see it.
Oh, really? Yeah, but I would have to move it from the the little wooden carrying thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna have you move everything around. But next time, next time, bro. But next time,
you're gonna have to send us a picture of it because I want to still because when they say don't press the red button, you want to press the red button.
She was that kid you couldn't invite to the house. Okay, don't touch
I hear you.
That kid that didn't want to go anywhere to anybody else.
So for those who don't know, Pito is a dope poet.
I got a mask. I got a mask that I can show you. Hold on.
All right, show us that. In the meantime, shout out to my brother Halisi Moyo. Shout out to my sis Victoria Roland. What's up, girl?
Shout out Vicky. Oh, that's my girl, Vicky. Oh yeah, you shouted out clothes earlier. I want to shout out Girls Club with Lauren Webb, so you guys check her out.
Oh, that's what's up.
I saw Vicky. Shout out to her.
Go to barber, my favorite barber. If I had hair,
that's my
mask.
Love you.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It's got some contrast to it. It's all good.
Okay.
I did this. I did this when I was in some hard times, you know. So I
Right.
needed to get some creativity going because you know when you're away for a while, you got make.
Yeah.
That's why I
Uh-oh.
keep it here to remind myself.
All right.
Can you hold it up one more time,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Oh yeah, I can hold it up one more time. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Now, how
it's
do you
cool.
do that?
That's why I
How
kept
do
it.
you, is that like paper mache?
Yeah, paper mache. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yo, once the pandemic
I wanted
breaks,
to make
man,
sure.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that I would get the lips just right. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus on the lips because that's where I focus on. You know.
Gotta get them lips
I
right.
can't draw lips. Man.
Yeah. It's awesome. You know. And then I was like, you know, the third eye right here, the chakra point. You know.
Oh yeah.
I figure, you know, get that in there. And this one's a survivor because you notice the slash right here, but
I see.
you survive. Yeah.
Listen, man.
Not a symbolism in this one.
If you was to put a poem to that mask, what would it be?
Ooh.
A poem
to that mask.
That's what you do, huh? You just had to put him on the spot. She just put you on the spot.
I would probably name it A Day in Survival.
Go ahead, spit a poem right quick with it. Do a freestyle.
A freestyle now?
Yeah.
To the mask? All right.
Yeah.
All right. I find myself alone in the way, trying to find my mind in a world full of haze. Enemies approach from around the town. They say they want to challenge me to a beatdown. But I slip away in the middle of the night because I did not come here to start a fight. Because my weapon is not my hands from a certain point of view, but my fingers with the rest of my crew. The art is strong. That's how I live the day. And in the night, that's when the real, true mind gets to play. Or so they say.
Okay, I thought he was gonna keep going. I was about to say.
Yo, I got my venue stance. I'm like, okay.
Right. I turned my notebook out like,
I'm listening.
Okay.
He was like, nah, it's over. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. I thought he was about to keep going.
That's dope.
I like that. Right on the spot too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. Don't start with me, there.
I ain't starting. No, I'm thinking.
He's looking at me like he's about to say something.
I'm saying,
No, it's all good.
Interview thing. That's all I'm saying.
I really like it. That was dope. So what inspired you to make the mask?
Oh, all right. So a few, I want to say probably 8 years ago, I found myself in a kind of a lockdown situation, trying to deal with, things that were over my control. And they had these arts and craft groups where you could participate in, try to keep your mind steady. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, since I got to chill here anyway for like a few weeks, I might as well see what they have to offer.
Right.
And the teachers there, at least I remember her as being a teacher. She was, this was kind of like a medical facility kind of place.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, we're gonna work on masks, paper mache. You want to participate in that? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And I just thought about I should have like a thing right here. I should have the third eye. Definitely got to have the dark lipstick because I think that's awesome. And that's the way it came to be. Mm. Of course, I did a whole lot of other stuff, but that's personal, and I want to keep it that way.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a weird question.
Yeah, what's up?
What's so reckless? What's the worst advice you ever received?
The worst advice?
Yeah, the worst advice. What's the worst advice you ever received? Like the most useless thing.
The worst advice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The worst?
There's always something good if they're if you are of the right mind, there's always something good, even within something you may seem to be as bad, you know.
So is there anything that you learned from like school or something that you feel like is useless that somebody told you, like with your craft?
School? Nah, school's never been useless.
No, like
Never.
anything with your crafts. Is there anything useless that anybody told you that you wish you didn't like take or listen
I mean, I guess people not understanding that computers was the way to the future. You know, kind of underestimating the powerful tool that was right there. You just needed to wait a couple years for these things to evolve. You know, they're like so fast now. I mean, look at what you're doing here. You have like different people from around the way interacting with each other. This is all computer stuff.
Yeah.
And back then, if you were like a 70s kid or an 80s kid, you're like, yo, man, yeah, all this computer can do is play Oregon Trail, man. What am I gonna learn from that? You know what I'm saying? Bust out with like, yo, you got dysentery. Man, I ain't gonna learn nothing about that. I'm not no cowboy. Nah.
Yo, you said
I ain't trying to
70s
hang
and
with
80s.
that.
You remember the computers from the 70s and 80s? Yeah,
Hell yeah. Yup.
You have no idea what
Well,
it was
my
like.
mom had computers.
No.
and she's from
You didn't have 70s and 80s. You didn't have a computer in your house. What you had, you go to school and they had the key punch joints. You put in all the code.
Yup. You had to put all the codes.
And, yo, man, the big accomplishment is like doing the face with all the X's and O's and stuff like
Yup.
that. She said a computer at home.
You had a floppy disk that was like this big
Yeah,
back in
it
the
was
day.
huge. It was huge.
And it wasn't holding that much space either. This thing was like this. That's why they called it floppy disk, because you could like flip it around like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
big.
thought I was talking about the computer with the butt on it. Hey.
You talking this is Now, you know what else they don't remember?
These are old, super old computers.
She don't remember life without cable TV.
I don't even got cable in my. I don't watch cable. I've read too much to be paying attention.
But you know what? Those learning games that they had back in the day, they were fun. I'll give it that much. They were fun.
Which one?
Oh, like you had like Math Man, you know, it's a little Pac-Man version of like doing math and stuff. Trying to be like, yo, you know, you eat the numbers, like, yo, what's this plus this? What's this divided by this? You know, put the answer in. Or if not, the ghosts come around and beat you up. Yeah. It was simple stuff. But it was fun.
That sounds cool.
That sounds dope.
It does sound like something that my son plays though.
So
they
I
must have brought it back up.
I have a question. How do you incorporate your poetry or your life into your poetry? And where does one end and the other begin? Because I know you're a dope poet. You're a phenomenal writer. So for most artists, there's a line. And for some folks, the lines are blurred. Where does your poetry begin and where does your life, poetry end and your life begin, or vice versa?
That's a good question.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm having...
I thought it froze.
Uh-oh. I think you're freezing, or is that us freezing?
Is it us? No, I don't think it's us. We moving. He's not moving.
Uh-oh, Pito, can you hear us?
See?
There you go. He's back. Okay. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, okay, it's just delayed.
For some reason, you were breaking up, and I couldn't hear the question.
Oh.
Okay. We said you're a phenomenal poet, incredible writer.
Thanks.
You're an awesome creative. And I'm just wondering, like, for most artists, I always like to know, where does their art end and begin? Where does the life pick up? Do you merge the two? Is there a blurred line between your artistry and your personal life?
I would say it flows hand in hand.
I like that.
It's always
I mean,
there.
I know what he says, but if you was to elaborate, how would you explain that to somebody that doesn't understand?
Nah, like for me, freestyling is what I do normally, because I have very horrible when I know the words, right? But when I type them, it's the wrong words. I have that all my life. So what I do is I use my phone and I'm like, and my phone is like all right, we got these words, and then I got to go in there and be like, no, that's not the right word. Let me fix that. That's not the right word. Let me fix that. You know, and then bam, put it out there. It's just a unique scenario that I have where it's like, but when I try to write it, it's always the wrong word. And it's like, I just gotta use technology to help me express myself.
You were just saying that earlier too. Have you ever put the voice recorder to use? Because like, you know, you can always like voice record it and then write it over.
Have I ever what?
Like the voice recorder on your phone instead of like, you know, talking it into your phone, you know. I like to do that.
There's a few probably I sent D.Moss my latest poem.
You played it last week.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one that you was on that you played? We're gonna have to play it afterwards so I can remember it. But I think I remember what he's talking about. You only played one poem last week. And yours.
Nah, I played a couple of them. Or I might have played after you left.
Oh, probably when I left. Maybe. Can you hear us, or is he still?
Are you still there, Pito? All right, y'all. We're live 90.7 WTCC FM. I think we lost him for a quick second.
All right,
he's back.
Hey, why?
Hold on.
Welcome back.
Hold on a second.
All right.
Yeah. Now I feel like welcome back, Carter. Ooh, now I'm really dating myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So, any more? Yo, you got spit a poem for us.
Look, I don't have the greatest computer. I don't have the greatest computer with me, so it's like, you know, like my new one that's in back of me, connected to my TV, doesn't have a webcam, but that's the more powerful one. This one is like, you know.
Got you.
I have a question that
so I got to deal with it. Yeah, what's up?
I think I heard this on Jason's show. And I thought it was a dope question to ask people. Is there a difference between spoken word and poetry to you?
Is there a difference? Probably with the way that people time themselves. Because I figure, you know, if it's spoken word, you got a certain flow that you do with it. But if you're making word to like music in the background, then you can kind of step into the realm of like, okay, let me stretch this word out, or I want to make this word more powerful because it's more meaningful. You know, various different interpretations. You know.
Mm-hmm. So I was I don't know if you know about the show on Sundays that D also does with.
Yeah.
Jason.
I see what D.Moss advertised all over the place, man. I'm like, man, that's that show on Sunday.
So he had an interview last week. I thought it was so interesting to ask that question, that he asked that question. And his response, I never heard anybody say it like this. I thought it was dope. He said that the difference between poetry and spoken word to him is poetry is written. It's meant for people to read. They can read that type of like whatever is written down. But spoken word is something that only you can spit, only you can like release and like.
Because you're there at the moment. That makes sense. Because you're there at the moment. You're like,
word, but people can read your poetry. I thought that was dope the way that he explained it. But like either way,
that's cool.
I feel like nobody can read your poetry until they hear your voice yourself. That's what I feel. But like I thought that was cool. That was a dope explanation because I never heard anybody explain it like that. And it makes so much sense. I thought it was cool.
Everybody's different, so you know, you're gonna have a different answer for everything.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Different voice.
And for those who don't know, she's referring to a poet out of New York, Ty Allen, formerly known as Graphics. Real dope. He's iconic, actually, down in the Brooklyn area. But yeah,
that was really good.
Pito, you know I gotta have you spit a live poem on the air, right? You know I gotta have you spit something.
You gotta hear.
At least two joints before we move to the next subject. At least two.
Man. So this is what I signed up for, huh?
Of
That's
course.
what you signed up for, bro.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
I thought I heard a piano. I was about to say he better play a piano.
Did we lose him? Pito, are you still there? I think we might have lost him.
It's buffering. No, okay. I'm back. It buffers for a little bit.
Time to skip some of this.
Hold on. Let me take this moment to see if my mom is using her computer, because that way, if she is, I'll tell her to, hey, can you turn it off for a bit? That way we don't have so much stresses
Okay,
on the
all right,
line.
go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
All right. So I will return momentarily.
Okay. We're gonna get to the music.
Sometimes I wonder
Okay.
what it's all about.
He just always knows when I'm about to start in my mouth.
Why there are so many people who love to shout. Walking in the streets, I understand the plan. But I wonder, who really is the man? People try to say, don't walk that avenue. And sometimes I realize that what they say is true. Those who do right hate those who do wrong. Just like my father said, I knew it all along. So here I am, waiting for a fight. But not with swords, with words that hold might.
Rob, you up next.
So I challenge you to seize the day and not to listen to what the haters have to say. Understand that there's a plan for you and try to chill with the heroic crew. So here we are, you and I, and it is time, brother, testify.
Testify.
I really. Is this thing on?
Said you gotta testify.
Ain't that a church song?
Nah, not that I heard. No,
Oh, okay. I thought you were singing the gospel version because I know. That.
Said
But
you gotta testify.
Can you hear us, Pito?
Yes, sir.
I really like that poem. You know
D.Moss,
what I really
I sent you one of my more recent ones called Hood Life. It should be in your email. That's it's clean. I always do clean stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna look for that.
You know what I really
I'm not one of those guys that's like, I don't need, you know what I'm saying? I'm always respectful with my poetry.
I dig that. I can dig that.
You know what I really liked about the poem that just played? I always like when people like explain like a situation that's going on, like whether it's like, or if it's a negative situation, and then like they open up and explain what it is and then end it in a positive way. I like poetry like that.
Yeah.
So
that's good stuff. I find that, good storytelling in your poems, if you can do that, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I feel like a poem is nothing without a story at all. It needs something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think most of my poetry revolves around story. There's always a story. There's always a storyline. I just always believe in poetry. It's like, for me, I like to hear a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Some people, they just like stay at one part. Like, you know what? There is good poetry like that sometimes, but like I like poetry that has a purpose to it. Like, tell me why you're writing this poem. Like,
but you know what? But you know what I don't like? People who, before they get up to spit a poem, they take 20 minutes expounding on
what the poem is about.
And it's like,
the poem's supposed to do that for you.
Yeah, and it's like, well, what's the purpose of the poem? If you're going to sit there and give me a dissertation on it, I
can see this. Like, anybody in here want to feel a little bit of love? And then they be like, ooh, and then they start spinning a love poem, but like all the extra stuff. Yeah, I feel you there.
They roll up in there and be like, yeah, and before we get started, I'm just gonna talk about this poem for an hour. People gonna be like, what? An hour? Are you out of your mind? We got jams to go through.
That's real though. That's real.
And you know what I'm saying? How are you gonna be like busting out an hour? Be like, yo, man, no.
But people do it. It's like, when I wrote this, I was driving on the highway, then I went to my mom's house and I got some chicken. And then it's like, bro, but then at the end of the night, when the night gets long and, somebody else is waiting to go, everybody's gone because they spent a whole half an hour listening to this dude and he's gone too. But that's my pet peeve. That's I'm
Yeah.
gonna write a book on like my issues with poetry venues.
Mm-hmm.
I love them though. So you're gonna spin a live joint for us. You ready?
A live joint, huh? You putting me
Yeah,
on the
man.
spot again, huh? Oh,
No, not
I
putting you on the
see.
spot. I'm putting you on the mic.
All right. All right. Let me see if I could think about a topic and then I'll flow with it.
All right, that works.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's go with this. Let's go
All
with
right.
this. I got something. So guess what? It's time for you to get 1 year older. It's time to remember that you're 1 year bolder. So get them words all up to the sky and rhyme them around and make them fly. Because it's your very special day. Time to make that age +1, so they say. So get your cake and cut it up right. Even though you got a knife, there's no need for a fight. It's your birthday. Yeah. So live it up true. And if you're chilling with me, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to New York and see it all night long. Take the trips and never go down. Because this, you got your feet firm on the ground, ain't nothing can stop us as we see the town. It's your birthday, girl. Oh boy. Whatever you got to do, raise it up because you're chilling with your own crew. Yeah.
All right, so that's my man Pito. Good-ish. We found Hood Life. We have another guest, and we also have another guest in the studio. So Pito, we're gonna play this joint Hood Life. Let you talk about it, introduce it.
The
Not
reason
for 30 minutes, and let's get it.
Hey.
So you're gonna introduce Hood Life for us. We're about to play it. Go ahead.
Oh, my poem that you got?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, this one's called Hood Life.
Okay.
It was made by me.
All right, here we go. Hood Life.
Teardrops falling like the rain. Looking into your mother's eyes, you see pain. Fathers slowly passing away as a stray frag kills someone that was quote unquote in the way. Children trying to run and hide with visions of fear and suicide. Mothers uniting in force with words as the war takes its course. Teenagers thinking they're the man, carrying a gun with so little to understand. Neighborhoods crawling in pain. People assaulted, getting shot in the brain. Behold, a white horse is in view, bringing forth chaos anew. So much discourse in the land. The media ignores the plan. They turn a blind eye every day, not caring to what the hood has to say. So now I wonder, how will you seize the day? Carpe diem? Is that what you'll say? Not knowing if this is your last day of your life. Slowly saying goodbye to your aging wife. Tell me that you should live in faith. Only a power greater than myself can relate.
That's right.
I always love that.
Mm-hmm.
So perfect. So
Yep.
this is definitely a dope interview. Definitely a dope interview. It's like really great meeting you. But before you leave, this is a new thing that D.Moss started last week called like Poetry
A
on the
new
Spot.
thing.
Yeah, he started it.
Boy. So now I'm on the spot again.
So it's called Poetry on the Spot, right? No, you don't have to do anything. We basically get inspiration or like whatever, motivation, whatever you want to call it, from the people that we interview, and we'll just do a quick poem. So I did a poem to the mess that you. He's just so dramatic. He's so dramatic. Take it away. Oh my God. Okay. So I wrote this piece. This is very quick. So this thing is called Poetry on the Spot. We call it POTS. All right, we got trademark it, so don't be trying to take it. All right, I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm just kidding. All right, the mask is just something to cover your face, running from people that can't even chase. Cover your front end to hide from your fate. Call it protection, but it's you that you hate. The mask is like glass, fragile and clear. See right through you, see all your fears. Take it off, you're worth the spotlight. Shine in the day, shine in the night. What is this? I don't understand.
As one of my TV friends would say, word up, or say what? Yeah.
This is crazy. I can't deal with Daryl. Like, this is crazy.
All right. Pito, talk to me. Anything else you want to say before we move on to our next guest, good brother?
Yeah. One last thing. So,
yes, sir.
I've been collaborating with a friend of mine from Jersey, and one of her tracks is going to be coming your way. It's her birthday today. Her name is Jersey Meg. Be on the lookout for her stuff. She's
Jersey
cool.
Meg?
Jersey Meg?
So word up. Happy birthday, Meg.
Happy birthday, girl.
All right. Well, happy birthday to you. If you're watching, happy birthday to you. Bruh, I want to thank you for coming on. We got to get you back on again. Love being in your presence, even if it's digitally. Love being in your presence, man. Miss hanging out with you. But we will do this again. Is that cool with you? Uh-oh. Hello?
That's a yes. I'm going to take it as a yes. We're going to take it.
All right, y'all. We was on my man Pito Royal. Pito, are you there?
Pito.
Uh-oh. I can't hear him now. Okay. Can you hear us? Pito, can you hear us?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. I was saying I enjoy having you on. I love being in your presence, man. You're a real dope dude. And at some point, we got to get you back on. I can't wait for this pandemic to be over.
I hear you, man.
Into the studio and let you do your thing.
But this
is the next best thing. So thank you for coming on and joining us on Monday Night Live, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Definitely.
I appreciate you too. You two take it easy.
All right, man.
One of these days, let's all get together and jam on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with that.
With it.
All right, y'all. This is 90.7. That was my man Pito Royo in the house. All right, y'all. So this is D. We're going to get back to the music. We're going to come back with some great conversation. We got my man Rob Jones in the studio. We're going to bring him up. Hey. Got my co-hostess. She's the mostest. Her name is
MVS Malay.
And she was online talking mad junk about being with the old people.
Because I'm telling y'all already, he already started it off on the bull crap. Because you heard in the beginning, like, we're going to talk about this friendship.
She called me old. She called me old.
Because he know he's old. You see the grades.
But you know what?
Take off the hat. Take off the hat.
Hold on.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Green screen
so it just proves even more. I ain't tell no lies. Ain't no defamation.
Listen, I'm okay. See, you know what? You know what kills me about young people?
Here you go.
No. Let me just say
this. Go ahead. Tell us.
Y'all act like it's a crime or you do something wrong
when you're
by surviving long enough to be older.
That's because y'all think y'all know everything, and you think just because you're older.
Let me get that water back behind your ears.
Y'all
you
not
still
about
wet
to gang
behind
up
your
on
ears.
me. They think they about to gang up on the young one out here.
Can you pass me the diapers from over there?
I thought he said backwoods.
Listen, you in the backwoods.
I was about to say, I don't even do backwoods. We gotta get paid for it,
But we got a joint I want to play. I've been meaning to play it for the last couple of weeks. Myself and my boy Ayaba Mandingo out of Stanford. It's called God's Walk Here. Yo, man, let me know what y'all think about it. Here it is. God's Walk Here.
That's it.
God's walk here. God's walk here. Yeah. I can't see.
God's walk here. And you can't remember because they took your brain, whitewashed it, altered it, Make you love dear God. Lord and Lord.
Lord.
Brother, what you gonna do?
Lord,
We baptize you in the blood of your people. Turn you into a slave to their rhythm. Giving time on Sunday mornings to ease the pain of your submission to the illusion of sin. Washed white as snow. And you don't know that once upon a time you created them. Children of your migration northward from the sun's rays. Sunrise, who are the God they have. Trying to dissect the carving of your melanin daily. But in the beginning, God said, let us make man in our own image. Carving meditations for love. And she said, go be gods.
Go be gods.
Nurture creation and grow with it.
You can't help a little kid.
You swore to it. Did you know? 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 Did you know that God's walking? Hey, God's walking, brother. God's walking, brother. God's walking.
Oh, my composition. That money.
God's walking. They were so bad that James at the bottom of a boat couldn't hold them. White whips could never control them. To know them is to pay attention to your dreams. They're in the sound, interpreting the color, waiting slightly between the lines, reminding you that your mind is a book that you can't read to believe. Don't believe what they told you, it's unbelievable. I mean, is it really inconceivable that black skin dipped in black skin is a description of heaven? Right? And not stupid paper gold. Don't believe what you're told, believe it in your soul. It speaks to you to tell you that you're as bad as your grandfather's grandfather.
It make you want to get gangsta on it, you know? God's walking.
Come on, Rob.
See, our grandmothers, they live in our blood, in our bones, dancing in and out of our thoughts, reminding us that they took the whip to their black backs and survived for us. Endured the race and still alive for us. You contemplating giving up.
Stupid.
No, I heard it.
They created a world in the middle of a quarantine box. They made it hit and they made it pop. They erased this from the narrative, not from your DNA. You wondering about the way you can create the ways that you should not. How can you take a spot and paint it blue and then bless the world with blues? Create tools that connect the world inside of a net. And let it breathe. All you have to do is believe. See the God's
the destroyer.
Stolen property, stolen legacy replaced with myth. They took our gifts and tainted them, soiled them, embroiled them in mystery and covered it in misery, painted it completely white. Unlike the light that brightens your soul.
Yo, the green screen is bugging right now.
The green screen?
Yeah, it's bugging right now.
Creator of light.
Oh, I see.
Everything you did just right.
There we go. All right, y'all. 90.7 WTCC.
Hey.
Robodopolis is in the house. He's talking about you. All right, y'all. This is 90.7 WTCC FM. We broadcasting live. We're gonna be here till midnight.
8.
Is that the Lost Boys? The Lost Boy talking?
That's
Oh,
ill.
Ricky
God.
Ticky,
That's
Ricky
illy
time.
scratch, not ill scratch. That's illy scratch.
That's ill.
My name Big
Ill
Kev.
scratch.
They call me Big Kev. They call me Halisi. They call me the corkscrew.
Is that the slow fundamental?
Oh my God,
That
you
dude-
guys are
that
right.
dude does everything in slow motion.
Yo, Halisi, I need this done by 12 o'clock. All right, but let me
2022, right?
Let me explain to you what got to get done first. Well, first thing you want to do is go into your toolbox. 3 hours later, you want to open up the toolbox. My man Halisi. Yo, y'all, this is 90.7. I'm on with Diaper Girl and my man Big
Wait,
Rob.
but why am I Diaper Girl?
Or why am I the old man?
But wait, where did diaper come from?
Because you a baby.
No.
Are you 30 yet?
Because diaper
Are
is
you
dead in our
30 yet?
terms, like, because then people gonna think diaper like diaper booty type thing. Like,
Diaper rash.
exactly. You can't call me diaper.
I don't speak
Because
adolescence.
all right, exactly. All right.
I don't speak
First of
adolescence.
all, tell him not to
Always-
call me diaper. It's just
always
not
said
right.
those
You can think of
syllable
another
words.
name for young.
Raise your
kids.
hand if you raise your hand if you speak adolescent.
I'm not an adolescent, but
Okay, raise your hand if you speak post-adolescence.
oh my gosh, where is my friends? I told y'all to come up in here because I told y'all.
I thought a diaper was
I
that
told
thing you
y'all
put
that
on
he
babies.
was
She
about to be
said
trying to be
a diaper
slamming me,
mean
like,
that you got diaper booty.
because
What
he
is
got called
diaper
me
booty?
diaper.
You
Because
ever heard of diaper booty?
guys,
No.
you see how he don't know what diaper booty? A diaper booty. All right, if we're, I was gonna
Diaper
look up the
booty?
urban definition because it'd be
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
But
Go by the
a diaper-
definition.
Hold
the
on,
urban
hold on,
definition is
hold on,
dope.
hold on.
You're gonna have to put some more on my cup because I can't take y'all.
Okay, you can proceed.
diaper
Damn, you
booty.
drank all that already?
It wasn't a lot.
Is this an edible? Because for your explanation, I'm gonna need something that's gonna be
All
kind of
right,
toxic. Go ahead.
guys, listen. A diaper booty.
Those almonds? in
It's
it?
No.
oh my god, are you gonna listen to what a diaper booty is or not?
You know what they say? Kids should be seen and not heard.
This is
Sometimes
crazy.
it shouldn't be seen.
I cannot believe this. You see that what I gotta do? I'm about to quit.
I
Like,
tried to
this
keep
is
her in the
crazy.
car. I thought I tried to keep her in the car, but I thought somebody called DCF on me.
She's wrestling pit bulls.
Where's my friends? Where's my friends? You see, I told y'all this is just ridiculous. I can't deal with this. All right,
She
let me
said,
tell you what.
listen, listen.
Hosma has a
Oh.
question.
This is what she said. She said, listen, I'm going to need my friends to tune into the show tonight because D.Moss and all his friends will not, I repeat, will not be downplaying my thoughts with blah, blah, blah,
All
blah,
her friends are
blah,
sleeping.
blah.
That's past their care.
All right, let me tell y'all what diaper booty is.
With their old
Who
people
cares?
opinions.
Who cares? Who
Mhm.
cares?
Yeah.
Forget y'all. Okay.
Diaper booty. Tell us.
Forget y'all because y'all not even supposed to be awake right now. Anyway.
There's a question. They
Wait,
said-
let me tell you what diaper booty is before the question comes. A diaper booty
yo.
is when somebody has a booty that look like a diaper without a diaper on it. Diaper booty. When your booty look like a diaper.
Kim Kardashian booty? Is that what that is?
Her booty don't look like a diaper.
It's fake.
They said it looked like a booty when there's not a what? Say
All
that
right, a diaper booty is when your booty look like a diaper and you don't got a diaper on, but your booty still look like a diaper. Diaper booty. You got ugly booty.
Like your booty looks like a...
Your booty
like
look ugly.
Like it got a bag
again?
of
So you like
nickels.
wrinkled?
I'm gonna show you what a
Looks like
diaper
a bag
booty
of
look
nickels.
like. There you go. Look like somebody said it. It looked like a sack of nickels.
Yo,
like that.
Hosma's has a question.
Okay,
He said it's
urban definition.
I appreciate her. Yo, you appreciate it
You
right now.
appreciate me?
Wow, that's
Oh, see. So
we
old
got
person.
Yo,
Is
he's
he
probably
old?
He's probably 18.
Yo, why
Is
you
he
going
old?
old?
Resonates.
Because he said I appreciate
I don't
her.
know him. He just said he appreciates you.
Are you?
So you
Okay.
gotta be old to appreciate somebody?
No, but y'all, like, I didn't know if he was saying he appreciated me because y'all was being old meanies or because he just appreciates me. I don't know. You know? But
He asked the question. He says, "Are you single?"
me? Well, I only like women and I don't think I'm single.
See, we finally have something in common. Give it up.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, so diaper booty, it's a person that has a saggy booty like a diaper and it's shaped like one. See, exactly
Like a
what
bag
I
of nickels.
said. Diaper booty.
Oh,
So if you say,
Right,
if you call me
Mario?
diaper,
Like a
if you
bag
go,
of
oh,
nickels.
we're over here with diaper, they're gonna be like, D-Cup Malay diaper booty, you know? And you see how fast that go around the grapevine, you know? Don't call me diaper.
Okay.
well, okay. 90.7 WT. 90.7 WTCC FM. We are broadcasting live on. I can't even get. He said a diaper
Yeah.
booty is a saggy. Why just say it's a saggy
Because
booty?
you probably had 1,000 people with diaper booties go across your head. Like, oh, she do got a diaper booty.
Damn, why she
That-
yelling?
I don't know.
That's just how I talk. See, that's what I mean. Y'all supposed to be
It's
slick.
like when I'm talking to
That's
my
supposed to be
4-year-old
slick.
and she starts screaming
All
for no
right,
reason.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm breaking it.
You don't have be you. Be
So
you
just
to
tell
full.
Rob stop complaining out
Be
here with
you.
all that.
I'm not complaining.
To the
I'm
fullest.
being inquisitive.
He probably
Okay.
got his hearing aids
But
on, so
anyways.
he's probably like, extra
I'm
loud.
just being inquisitive.
I'm just
That's
playing.
all.
Here we go.
Stop.
I'm just trying to figure out what.
You know what, bro? He said she beats you guys. Yo, I agree with you. I mean, if I was you, I wouldn't want to see me neither. I'm simply saying. So I'm with
It's
you.
not a contest, man.
I'm with
here.
you. I'm
Flip.
with you.
And I got
agree.
one side hair I
100%.
can flip too. So what's up?
Hold on, I got
Yeah, you ain't got no hair.
Yo,
so
nah.
You can flip your beard.
Nah, man, I like my beard. It's
You can
crispy
flip
TLC.
if
white.
you straighten it out.
Nah, bro.
You
No,
can probably
bro. I
flip
like
a
it
little
just
bit.
like this.
Oh, if you
He
put
said-
some tracks on it.
He said she's right. So you're saying I can't say she's right about what part though? In terms of diaper booty? I'm confused. What part is she right about?
Did Derek go to sleep yet? I hope she put some lotion on those feet.
If you don't leave Audie alone, okay, I'm coming for you.
Talking about the
Because he said she need to put lotion on. How
No,
he
I'm
know
talking about him.
Oh.
Not you,
See,
him.
we coming for you.
I heard she said something earlier, and I was sitting over
She
there.
said
so I
hi.
So-
Anyways, all right, but you got some
And she
information.
said don't come from Malay too. Don't leave that part out.
All right.
She said that.
You got a fan base. We with you.
Audie, I got a kiss for you.
90.7.
He got so quiet.
Put
He
my
got so
eyebrows
quiet.
up.
Nah, she's probably right about that, bro. Talking to Hamza, because I had no idea what it was. So
I
Listen,
am right
man.
about it. What do you mean she's probably?
I said he's right.
Yeah, but you said
You need
she's
to pour her
probably.
some more wine, man.
Yeah. Wow. She finished. Okay. But anyways,
We said that already.
I
I told you you didn't even hear that. You see, we throwing old jokes all night because first of all, he called me diaper booty earlier.
diaper
And
booty. I said diaper girl.
He said
It's like an old 1970 cartoon. They had diaper man. See, but you're too young.
Same
now.
thing with Blank Man.
Listen, man, I'm okay with being old. That means I survive. I'm a survivor, and I'm still
I'm
here.
not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna hide.
But we
You
got my
just-
man Big Rob up in the studio today,
Mm-hmm.
and Rob got some information that he would like to. I'm from Morocco. You're always welcome. Oh, okay.
From Morocco, that's dope.
Said
do you
you're always
mean?
welcome. You can go to Morocco. Yo, I wouldn't mind going to Morocco, but he don't want me to go to Morocco.
Yeah.
Morocco, I would love. I read
Why-
about it.
You see, this is what we were talking about last week about just like giving everybody chances. Like you see how you just go to Morocco, like go ahead, just go get sex trafficking.
Yo!
Do what you gotta do. You
Go
see,
get
that's
sex
just
trafficking.
crazy. Like you just go ahead, Malay. It don't
Yeah,
matter
just
what
make
red
that
flag.
connection.
Go ahead,
Africa,
Malay. Go ahead,
sex
just go.
trafficking.
You saw
Yo,
that?
what is
Y'all
that
saw that?
connection?
Did y'all
But
see that?
how do you
I'm sorry, nothing against you or
How-
anything.
How do you see Morocco and then see all this other negative? I'm just saying it's a beautiful place.
I'm not saying just Morocco. I'm just saying like, period.
You
Like,
heard
just going anywhere. Period. Oh, Malay, you can go. He
you heard
probably
a
don't want
region
me to
in
go.
Africa,
But
you
you can
automatically
go, Malay.
assume sex trafficking.
No. Anywhere. I think
It's racist.
like anywhere with a stranger is
I'm
sex
just-
trafficking. He said racist.
But-
This is crazy.
But you take vacations though. If I said Cape Cod, you wouldn't just say.
But you was telling me to go somewhere with a stranger.
No, I'm saying you can check out Morocco. I said Morocco's dope.
Oh, okay. Found
I've
it.
never
You
been
got
there.
That one.
I haven't been there yet.
You got that one. Okay. I want to go to Morocco one day. Yeah, that sounds cool. I want to go to Malaysia one day. That'll be cool.
Because your name is okay. Listen,
It's only right. Like, why would?
So Rob, you came down to talk about some
Oh, sorry,
stuff.
Rob.
Yeah, so you know,
Springfield Police Department.
I came across an
Let the
interesting
church say,
interview.
Nah.
I came across an interesting interview or video on Facebook, and it had the commissioner Clapperud on there talking about she doesn't see systemic or she doesn't notice systemic racism, and I thought that was a very dangerous, careless, calculated, and insidious statement. Because when you have somebody who claims to not see or notice systemic racism, how do you combat and deal with all the issues that the Springfield Police Department has within the city of Springfield and the Black community?
Background. Saturday before last, the mayor assembled all of his cabinet folks, and they had a conversation about race. The Department of Justice report, talking about almost a 10 to 15 year period in which the narcotics unit of the police department engaged in all types of systemic, racial, white privilege, police brutality, all types of abuses. And during this last one, the first one went pretty decent. The second roundtable that he presented, they self-sabotaged and they didn't release any invites to the community to participate in that conversation. The one they had most recently, they had the commissioner talking about all the ways in which they were addressing police reform in accordance to the Department of Justice stipulations. As they talk about everything they were doing to address systemic racism and the lack of racial equity within the city of Springfield and the police department more specifically, the police commissioner, as Rob said, Cheryl Clapper, said, I don't see racism. I don't see systemic racism. So there's no systemic racism. So if the Department of Justice has investigated for damn near 10 years and they've seen all types of abuses, and then you have your police commissioner who Dominic Sarno brought in to clean up the police department, saying that she doesn't see racism, therefore there's no systemic racism. And no one in the room, no one looks at her like she had three heads. Everybody just went along like,
It was like a tacit agreement.
It was clearly. And when that was on, I'm on the line with Bishop Talbot Swan. He had a live going on at the same time. And I'm like, wait a minute, did she just say that? He's like, yeah, she just said there's no systemic racism because she doesn't see it. And it's crazy because none of our elected officials, none of the Black elected officials have taken the time to even address the fact that Commissioner Clapper stated that she did not see racism in the police department.
What's crazy about that last statement you said is I was surprised nobody, and you probably touched upon it.
Yep.
Nobody from city council, especially Black and brown city council members, said anything about that. You know, didn't refute it, didn't disagree, didn't stop her in her tracks to walk that statement back.
And it's yeah, you're absolutely right, because someone should have said something, and the thing, she needs to be held accountable. I think, and people probably think that I'm saying that because I no longer work there. The bottom line is one of the reasons why I'm not there is because we were addressing it on the job, and we addressed it in the office almost every day to the point where they had to weaponize a policy. Hamza says, I'm an elementary school teacher. I hate racism. I love everyone, all religions. I mean it, guys, because there's a problem with freedom of religion here. There's a problem with freedom of religion. If you're not a white European American Christian, then nothing else will suffice. Nothing else is acceptable in this country. And there are so many different things that we refuse to address, we won't address. If you're Muslim, they have an issue with it. If you're Black Christian, Baptist, Pentecostal, all that stuff, they don't recognize it as being legit. They call it a cult. If you look up cults and you look up the different religions, I mean, different sects within the Christian religion, they call cults because they don't get it. So we got a myriad of problems here in this country. And I think Cheryl Clapper is indicative of the root cause of most of these systemic problems that we do have. And the fact that she's allowed to get away with saying these types of things, and the fact that the mayor also agrees with her philosophy on race. So it's just interesting.
So what else is interesting is, so you're essentially refuting the Department of Justice findings by making that statement, and then you...
Well, it's a contradiction because they said they're not refuting it. They said they're not refuting it. What they're saying is that they're addressing all the issues that were pointed out in the Department of Justice report, while at the same time saying that there are no problems. Issue number one, during the period in which that was focused on by the Department of Justice, two of her deputy commissioners were captains over the narcotics unit at the time. So how do you take those same two units who were sending guys out on the streets to engage in the behaviors that they were engaging in, make them deputy commissioners, and then tell them, here, solve the problems that you helped create?
Yeah, that's a gross, negligent conflict of interest. It's like, having a thief, a bank robber, over monitoring banks, then conducting an investigation on their own.
But this is America. You can go to jail for tax fraud, and they'll come out, and every major corporation in the country, every millionaire will hire you because they hire, what do you call the people who hackers to help develop security systems for computers. They hire thieves to serve as consultants for the police department. This is America. Everything is backwards. It's a country founded by thieves, criminals, murderers, rapists. That's what they did. Yeah. And nothing has changed. So we're not going to go on all night because we have music, but what people need to do is contact the mayor's office here in the city of Springfield. If you watch this during the week, we can accept this type of stuff, or we can say we have a problem with it. You can always go back. Focus Springfield has it online. Make sure that you check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that mess. Watch it.
Get to the 59-minute mark, 59 minutes, 42 seconds. At that point, when she makes a statement, quote it, highlight it, quote it, send it to the mayor's office, send it to dsarno at springfieldcityhall.com. Let them know that you're not going to tolerate it. And remember that in 2023, when it's time to vote again.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know what?
Say that one more time, Daryl.
That's the big thing.
Remember it in 2023 when it's time to vote again.
2023.
You know, if you really want change and you really want change in the city,
Mhm.
you got to vote. You got to vote people out. And
You got to do more than vote. You have to be involved. You have to be actively involved. You have to write letters, call the office, organize folks in your neighborhood, organize your community. Make sure that you grant a voice to the voiceless. And as long as everybody has a voice, I tell you, they respond to numbers. They respond to organized numbers. Mm-hmm. So if you don't do that, then you won't get change. If you just vote, it'd be like, we just voted for Biden. Biden gets in. He has a secret meeting that was released to the entire world. On the audio footage released to the entire world saying, I'm going to tell you people, get in line. Black people, you're not ready. Although we put them in office. So when we say it's important that we vote, no, it's important that we become politically involved. It's important that we educate ourselves so that we become politically astute. Mm-hmm. And we know what the hell we're doing. If we don't do that, then we lose from the beginning. Yeah. What good is organizing an army if you're not going to give them guns and ammunition to go fight a war? When we're fighting systemic racism, you have a new office of racial equity under Helen Carton Harris, who's a phenomenal woman. But it's our responsibility to make sure that we hold that office accountable to ensure that they're going through policies page by page by page to ensure page by page, department by department, to make sure that they're doing due diligence. Last thing we need is another department created for what they call minorities, and nothing happens. So if it's going to be about the black and brown, then everybody's got to get down. We got to make sure we do this, and we got to do it right. Otherwise, we'll be dealing with the same. Our grandkids will be having the same conversation on some radio station or somewhere underground, And it's like we got work to do, man. And here in the city, it's not just a Springfield thing. This thing is like it's all throughout the country. So it's cool. We motivated our people. We voted. What's her name? The vice president.
Kamala Harris.
We voted, in the first Indian American vice president. We voted in Biden. We got rid of Trump. Well, we replaced Trump. We replaced one racist with another racist. The thing is, we exercised our right to vote. We've seen a million memes saying that our ancestors died so that we can vote.
Our ancestors were murdered.
Our ancestors are murdered.
There's a difference.
Because they were trying to be free. There is a significant difference. Yeah. So I'm not going to bore you with a lecture. But we got work to do. And I tell you can tolerate this second-class citizenship, or, you can bust your butt. I would say fight to do better, but I don't want anybody coming at me and taking my license to carry. Last time I said grab the rifles because Trump told the little 17-year-old white dude it's okay to shoot black people in the streets. So he said, we're firing you because you said grab the rifles. Well, yeah, damn it, grab your rifles.
Which was a quote from a recent show.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse. Nah, it's more than a quote. Kyle Rittenhouse running the streets killing people. The police tell him, move out of the way so he can get by. And the president applauds that effort. The mayor applauds the effort. And then somebody says, well, they're allowing this kid and all people like him, the Proud Boys, to walk around with guns and shoot people in the middle of the street. Well, the right thing, the logical thing to do is grab your rifles.
Well, there was a shooting.
And I ain't talking about black on black crime, nothing.
No.
And there was just a shooting recently, and a U.S. Special Forces guy went into a bowling alley and shot.
I mean, he wasn't a black identity extremist?
No. He was a veteran.
A veteran?
No, an active.
Was he a black identity extremist?
No, they didn't label him anything. They just keep saying that he's
again. So in other words, this is America. Grab your rifles, get a license to carry, do what you need to do, defend yourself.
And the people that he shot up were black.
More importantly, like I said, grab your rifles and get politically involved. Be involved. We can have fun, we can laugh, we can joke, we can play music. But at the same time, we need to understand that after the laughter has died down, the music stops playing, we're still black in America, which means that we have to put ourselves in a position to make sure that our families are safe and secure. We have to make sure that our environment is conducive to the quality, enhancing the quality of life for our community. If we're not doing that, then we're just talking, it's just rhetoric, and we're pontificating on issues that we're not really trying to change.
Yeah. And one last thing I want to say, based on what you said, we can't fall for we have to stop falling for the okie doke in the word soup. Diversity inclusion posts and diversity inclusion departments or divisions don't really mean anything. You can't diversify and include white supremacy out of the American infrastructure. It has to be burnt out. So when an organization says we're creating an office of diversity inclusion, or I'm the new diversity inclusion vice president or manager, it's just words.
They're not saying that anymore. They're saying office of racial equity.
Racial equity. Again, it's all trick bag words. It's words. You can say whatever you want to say, but if there's no actions put behind what you're writing or what the policy is, it's just words. Just so you can just check off a box and say, this is what we're doing.
Only if the community allows it. For all the folks who marched this past year after the Floyd murder by the police department, for all the folks who marched after Breonna Taylor, for all the folks who hit the streets, marched, for all the folks, black and white, who hit the streets, talking about racial equity, equality, equality and fairness and justice for all. These are the people, along with the folks who benefit from it, who have to hold systems accountable. If there's no accountability mechanisms, then they're allowed to do whatever. And they can take these same policies and weaponize them against us. So,
and they're doing that now. They've always been doing it.
D.Moss said, I don't even call it violence when it's in self-defense. Yeah, I don't call it violence either. I don't think I said violence, brother. So I agree with you 100%. I think I call it intelligence as well, grab the rifles. But when it comes down to these policies, the political process can work. It's worked for white people for over 400 years. They've proven that it can work. The bottom line is, will it work for people who are held hostage behind enemy lines? They say that we have the freedom to leave this country anytime we want. The freedom to leave this country and go where? When we talk about the rise of Western civilization, those Vikings took over the whole entire Western hemisphere. So where are you going? You dig? So it's kind of like, if you're going to be here, you have to put yourself in a position to build deterrence for your community. Deterrence is everything. I wouldn't say build defense, but then, they have the FBI knocking on the door in the morning, threatening to take my kids away. So I'm going to say you build deterrence to ensure that the bully will not come back and knock on your door again. You see Kyle Rittenhouse walking down the streets. I call my man Halisi in New Haven and say, bruh, would you like to go bowling today? Meet me in Springfield at such and such a time. We're going bowling. Halisi, tell me I'm wrong. Oh, matter of fact, I have a bottle of wine. Bring your corkscrew. Y'all know what a corkscrew is, right? What do you do with a corkscrew?
You open the wine bottle.
Oh, no, you don't.
What are you going to do with a corkscrew? You trying to kill somebody?
Euphemisms.
I didn't say nothing about killing people. I said, what do you do with a corkscrew?
What else do you need a corkscrew for besides opening the wine bottle?
My man said corkscrew time. Listen, folks, Cheryl Clapp rule will not allow any black people, I'm going to throw it out there, they're not trying to give anybody licenses to carry. But at the same time, you have to be in a position to defend yourself. So a corkscrew is safe. It's used to open bottles.
Oh, okay.
It's a bottle opener.
Right.
However, they have the one with just the handle and then the corkscrew. That you can walk around because you're just opening bottles with it. However, if you're harassed by a mob and people tend to attack you in mobs, Ahmaud Arbery, listen, they attack you in mobs, you pull out your corkscrew and you open a bottle. I'm not advocating violence. I'm just simply saying, if you're a wine drinker like myself, you carry your corkscrew.
I'm glad I got.
And I learned that from a good friend. See, old people would teach you a thing or two. Can't walk around with a razor blade. Can't walk around with a baseball bat.
I wasn't walking around with a razor blade or a baseball bat.
And when you have police commissioners, and if you live in the greater Springfield area, I'm telling you right now, find you a residence anywhere, Agawam, Chicopee, Hamden, Wilbraham, Palmer, doesn't matter. Get you a residence and get your license to carry out there. It's easier to get them outside of the city of Springfield than it is to get your license in the city of Springfield.
Because there's no systemic racism.
Oh, no, there's systemic racism out there.
Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, you mean here? Oh, no, our police department, there's no racism in the city, in Springfield Police Department.
I mean, I don't see it.
I don't see anything.
I don't
see color. See?
Blind.
And I can't hear the three monkeys.
Y'all, this is 90.7 WTCC FM. Not trying to upset anyone. I'm just informing the public. It's what we do. We create awareness. So, with that being said, Mr. Jones, you know how you always complain when we keep you here all night. The last 4 years straight, man, I didn't get home till 10:30. I'm just waking up at 10:30. So I ain't gonna keep you here. Is there anything else you'd like to impart upon the masses while you're here on 90.7 WTCC FM?
I just want to congratulate you on the Metro record.
Thank you.
Hey.
The Metro record is out. We'll have 25,000 newspapers on the street next this upcoming weekend.
Oh
Make sure you grab yourself a Metro record.
Awesome.
And listen, we got this writer. Her name is Summers Smith. Phenomenal. Make sure you check out themetrorecord.com, themetrorecord.com, and read her article. Then we have an article by Jesse Benefield, talking about black news publications. That joint's fire. And then this brother has one targeting black fathers. Rights that you have, just sound advice that you need in terms of raising your child.
Navigating through the court system too, if you're a single dad raising
all that stuff. So, but listen, all that. So there's some dope articles. I tell you, it's not one of those magazines that's just one particular point of view. It's news, black news, and information is about becoming financially solvent. It's about family development. It's about black health. Listen, man. So pick up. Matter of fact, better yet, download the Metro record on your iPhone, download it on your Droids, put it on your tablets, download it, watch it, read it, do what you need to do. The Benefield article is on point. That Benefield article is the bomb. It's pure fire. Oh my God, that sweater I need to intel because it's cute. My sweater, this ain't a sweater, it's a sweatshirt. Stand up and show them the sweatshirt. I know she's talking about yours. I'm just hating on you, man.
She already know. I know her. That's my girl. What's good, girl?
I don't know her. What's up, Destiny? How you doing?
That's Adriana. You do know her. She came and performed that. I just want a man with some money.
Yo! She killed it.
I just
man with some money. She got this. She was all shy. She was like, okay. And
then broke it down, right?
She said, okay. DJ, hit it. I just want a man. She was moving around and everything. She was killing it.
Well, I had Daryl about to start twerking over there.
Nah, he wasn't.
He was ready.
Daryl don't twerk. Daryl don't twerk. Daryl work, but Daryl don't twerk. Nah. There's difference. Okay, y'all. 90.7 WTCC. Shout out to my man DJ KLS. I know he thinks I'm insane. Shout out to my dude Fred Flash. Check him every Monday and Wednesday with old school hip hop. Yeah, I said old school hip hop. You know what's crazy? Y'all not gonna have old school hip hop when y'all are age. I don't know what this stuff is nowadays.
We have old school hip hop.
They got Megan the Pony?
She's not old.
Megan the donkey?
Something like that.
Megan the goat.
Yeah, so
only thing she talks about is every song.
Megan the sheep.
Every song all she talks about is her woman parts. It's like, can I get something with some substance?
No, that's not all her songs, but this is most of her songs. You're absolutely right. But she's not an artist that I look up. I still look up old artists. So.
But I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general.
I'm just saying you over here talking about old school, blah, blah, blah. Like, I like old school music.
What old artists are you referring to?
I still listen to Lauryn Hill. Her only album.
That's old.
Yeah,
that's old. Wow.
She came out when I was born or something like that.
That's old. Okay. Give me another old artist.
I'm sorry, Halisi. Halisi said it's Megan Thee Stallion. I'm sorry, but isn't the Stallion a male horse?
Oh.
I'm going to drink my Kool-Aid.
She's not a man, but I had my doubts at a point in time.
Listen.
I had my doubts, but it doesn't even matter if she's a man. Don't forget, we have to accept everybody, okay? So stop it.
That's what gets us in trouble as a community, accepting everybody and not accepting ourselves.
You can accept yourselves too, but people do what they do to make them happy. As long as it's nothing to do, if it doesn't have anything to do with you, you guys can't be upset. Stay in your own lane.
You say you guys, it ain't all.
No, I'm saying everybody that's listening. Not just y'all. I'm not singling people out. I'm just telling people, anybody that's listening.
I just don't like
even if Meg Thee Stallion is the man, she still flies.
Listen, I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't listen to it.
Yo, before you go, let me ask you a question.
I still love her.
If you have a female friend, right?
Oh my God.
In her case, if you're friends with someone, do you call your friend and say, "Hey, can we go on a date?"
No.
Why would you not? Why would you not ask him or her on a date?
Because that term "date"
implies
a relationship.
But that's where you're wrong.
A
because
social appointment or engagement.
Now, if I'm calling my friend,
the Urban Dictionary.
No, that is actually the Merriam-Webster.
Yo, in accordance to World Star Dictionary, diaper means somebody's booty.
Establish or ascertain the date of an event. The date, the paintings marked with the date, sign the date, indicate or expose as being old-fashioned. Go out.
I'm sorry,
with someone.
Alicia. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. We hit
we hang out.
Yo, what you doing? You want to go hang out?
Yeah,
we hang out.
You want to grab
You
a
can
bite
do
to
that,
eat?
but I told
grab a bite to eat?
Yeah, we ain't trying to.
We're not using no term.
We ain't trying to blue light.
You don't have to say the term date if you don't want, but technically you are going on a date with your friend.
Ain't nobody trying to. But you ain't go on the blue light. If you go on the blue light, then it's kind of like, yo, what's up? You know,
I'm not even gonna lie. I went on a date on Sunday. And I told the person before we went on a date that it was a friendship date. And I told the person it takes a minute for me to want to go on a romantic date with people, first of all. And
you okay, man? You okay?
A friendship date is a friendship date. People shouldn't expect that from me in the first place.
Blah, 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 blah. But I told somebody we going on a friendship date and then they got it
twisted. The script.
Because all right, listen. Because when they asked me on a date,
how they get it twisted?
Hold on.
How they get it twisted when they thought they were going on a date?
Let me fix it.
Because it's broke right now.
So I made
a
general statement on Facebook, and I said I want to go on a date. So massive people wrote to me and said I want to take you on a date. Blah, blah, blah. I only wrote back to one of my friends, and I said I go out with you, whatever.
So it looks like all those massive people.
Because out of all the people, this was actually my friend. Those other people wasn't my friends. They was just Facebook friends, but this is the person that's my friend. So before we went out, I wanted to make sure things
she's under
were
arrest.
Clear.
She's in violation. She's in violation. Oh!
You know the word zero. Hey, I had it on point.
IRS is all that cares.
But I refuse to let them make me go insane.
I forgot the word.
2,000 bucks would pay the rent. 200 bucks and 14 cents.
I love this song.
So that I don't have to sell my instruments.
I gotta sell my instruments.
Sell my instruments. You gotta turn this up.
IRS.
Turn it up. She about to do that part. She about to do it. Turn it up.
I can't,
Oh, okay.
You ready to party?
I'm with it. I hear it.
Hit it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes. You heard that?
That's one of those.
Remember that song?
IRS. IRS. I refuse. Oh, here it goes. About the IRS.
Remember these songs were made called IRS.
I don't know, but this is the only one that matters.
Right.
The IRS.
There's only 3 letters.
Alright, write that up.
You gotta say bye.
Hold up. That's a finger up. That's a finger up. That's a finger up. That's a finger up. Listen, man.
No, okay.
Listen, you ever have the IRS after you?
Yes.
No, you too young. You don't
Yeah,
know nothing
you
about
too
that.
old. I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
2 times.
Woo! They sent them
I
letters.
remember my lesson the first time.
You have 3 days to respond.
Woo.
You be like, okay, how tough you are? You be like, oh my God. Yo, they took down Al Capone. They took down Marcus Garvey. Yo, the IRS come in.
2,000 bucks will save my life.
Peace, Will Smith. He called you Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yo, Uncle Phil. He called you Uncle Phil. Yo, he called you Uncle Phil.
You got that one off, Mario.
Yo, Lacey Bull said, peace, Will Smith, daddy. It's Will Smith, his uncle.
You got that one off.
Uncle Phil.
You got that one off.
He do look like Uncle Phil.
You got that one off, sir.
Uncle Phil.
Oh my God. Yeah, IRS gonna keep coming after you. You keep dating people under false pretenses.
First of all, I don't date people under false pretenses because I let these MFs know
Let's
what
go on
it
a
is.
date. No, a date mean that
I let them know what it is.
We just
Once
hanging
I hook
out.
you in,
Because that's
now
the thing,
let me
like people don't
clarify.
take no for an answer. So if you want to come out on a date with me,
Say no
it's
all
gonna
the
be
time.
a date, but it's a friendship date, and I'm gonna get your undivided attention
But why tell them it's a date?
because they
Let's
asked
go
to go
hang
on a
out. Let's
date.
get something to eat.
They asked to go on a date.
But-
All right. I started this
All
whole
right,
thing
you
by
know
telling
what?
you guys that I wrote on Facebook, I want to go on a date, and then
Peace,
people.
y'all.
And then my friends started writing to me,
Good to see you.
I'll take you on a date. You know,
Alicia, I'll
like,
be
why
seeing
would
you
you want to
soon,
go on
boy.
a date with me if you're my friend? You know what I'm saying? So, like, all right, come on a date with me then. We're going to go on a
Play
friendship
some
date.
music.
Woo! Listen up now.
I'm sick of y'all.
Take your chair with you, good brother.
Yeah.
People be
Take your
All right,
chair.
y'all.
redefining things.
This
the way
is
they want.
90.7 WTCC.
Read the fine print.
Uncle Phil is leaving the studio.
Bye, Uncle Phil. Read the fine print, all right? The fine print says friendship date.
Read it just like this with your eyes closed.
That's what the fine print says.
That's what the fine print says. Okay.
Flips here.
This is 90.7 WTCC FM. Yo, what should we play next? Yo, man, listen, if you out there, if you got any dope music in the 413 area code, the 860 area code, the 203
Oh, can
area
you put on that
code.
Yelly B song?
I can.
The chill song.
If you have any, not to start all over, you know, that's what old people do. If you have any music in the 413 area
Goodbye.
code, if you have any in the 203, the 860, or the, what's Boston? 508? That's Worcester.
Yeah, that's fine. That's awesome.
Or if you're in the Boston area, if you got some dope music, some new music, make sure you hit me at dmosslive@gmail.com. Again, dmosslive@gmail.com. Hit me with the music. Make sure it's cleaned up because I'm too lazy to go do it.
Or you guys can call in and chat with us because, like, we got a line now, 413-218-6024. Hit it up because, you know, we try and talk to you guys and stuff. So, like, you know, hit us up if you got some questions, like, you know, because we're going to be on here talking till 12 o'clock. So, what's up?
Yeah, she'll be talking till 12 o'clock. And again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook. We dig you. For everybody on YouTube, we digging you. We appreciate you. Yeah, give us a call, 413-218-6024, 413-218-6024.
2,000 bucks.
And we'll try and get you on, see if this works.
I don't know. I'm about to hit up some of my friends. And
my
you know
man,
what?
Reverend Rodney Mayfield. Good evening, Minister. How are you, Reverend? We hope everything is fine. We're glad that you are on joining us tonight,
Hi.
Mr. Mayfield. Mr. Mayfield,
Yes,
we do
we
have
are
a question.
glad you're joining tonight. Oh, we got a question?
No.
I
I'm
thought-
saying, my man, Brother Mayfield, I want to say, brother, are you still tall?
You're going to ask him if he's still tall? Of course. Like, you think he's going to
You know what he calls me, man?
old?
This is my dude. He's my brother. Our kids. Yo, man, we look after each other's kids and stuff. You know what he called me?
Oh.
Rob. Type in there, man. What you call me? I can't even say it because it just hurts my heart.
I'm about to type it.
All right, y'all. We're going to play some music. Getting back to the music while you doing, what you doing?
413-218-6024.
413-218-6024.
I just put it in the comments.
Yo, man, listen. I'm going to play some 413.
He said, why you put me on blast?
I love you, man. I love you, man.
Because he love you, and
I
that's
love
how
you, man.
tough love go.
One of the wisest brothers I know. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude.
Can you put on a beat so we can flow right quick?
Man, I'm not going
Let's do it after you drop the track, and then
I was gonna play this Freedom joint by K Sam.
Oh, let's hear it.
K Sam's right here from the 413, Springfield artist. He's dope. And check this out. Yo, why you gotta call me short body Stan, Rod?
Right.
You know I cry with it.
Right, short body.
Why you gotta do that, Rod? Why you gotta do that, man? I would box you, but you 6'20", and I ain't trying to go there with you, man. Ain't trying to go there with you, man. Come on, Reverend. Be nice. The Bible says be nice to Daryl. See? All right, y'all, this is K Sam.
The Bible says.
This joint's called Freedom.
Freedom. The right to think independently.
Coexist without stipulation, free of indoctrination.
The ability to enjoy human rights without prejudice and discrimination.
Words. Freedom.
Safe and protected against illegal
Search and seizure.
The right to protest without arrest. The right to speak my mind together with others of my own kind,
whether they be blue or black or green or white. Freedom grants me the right to be whatever God granted me the ability to be. Hey, that's the Bill of Rights. Put it in the poem, girl. Hey, freedom.
You know what I know about it? What he said?
You see what he called me? I ain't gonna tell him.
Preamble. Not even right. With people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense of both the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
That's my hero.
You told me to do the preamble.
I was listening. How do you remember that?
I don't know. It's weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would go a whole thing of chocolate. Yo, chocolate and wine is kind of dope.
I ran out of here.
It's over there. 2 bottles left. 2 bottles. We really want freedom. What you want next? Yelly?
Oh yeah, good vibe.
Freedom from negative thinking, freedom from bills, freedom from doubt myself. If I'm ever gonna make it, freedom from making excuses every reaching my position, freedom from moving up, every changing repetition, freedom from kicking myself, every making my mistakes,
freedom
thought for God, and He stand me in the face, freedom from giving crooked man the power over me, freedom not knowing God and the powers that be, but now we got change of my breath to let go. Freedom.
This joint right here is dope. You should have put it out in June. I'm black and I'm proud. Others my own kind.
I'm free and I'm black and I'm proud. What is that? I can't see it.
I'm glad your partner is not tall. Good choice. Freedom of not picking tall guys.
Listen, I'm not tall. I'm bite size. Fun size, bite size, same thing. Fun size fits better. I'm free and I'm black and I'm proud. Whatever. Yeah, for real, this chocolate is gonna go with this.
It goes perfect with this.
Black and I'm proud. I'm free and I'm black and I'm proud. Freedom. This is my song. I don't know if it's TLC.
Damn, only 6 people on tonight. What's going on? Only 6 people on tonight. What's going on?
It was at 20 and then.
See, is that?
6. I saw it slowly go down. I was like,
Had time for a fake vibe.
Bite size. So Daryl was fun size. Ha ha
ha. No, I'm fun size. Daryl can be bite size.
No. Not a good look.
Daryl
Not a
don't
good
wanna
look.
be big.
Not a good look. Not a good look.
This is my girl yelling.
I feel it when I write it down when no one's around. All I hear is the sound of the beat. It got me bumping. I know the crowd be jumping. Smoking fools and know I be jumping. Just know I ain't no jumping. I'm about to calm it down. Got some good vibes. I'm feeling alright. No drama tonight. Just me and my sight.
All right, we gotta find a dope instrumental.
Yes.
Fuck it, we just have fun. They listen online anyway. Oh yeah, we turn this mic down.
Damn, I missed your call. They gon' be alright.
I love Yelly. She's like my favorite. One of my favorites.
She's cool people.
I was told if I
Like Audie just shout us out on Twitter.
what's the recipe of being a star? Meanwhile, I'm dancing on stage and receiving applause. And I smile because I can't help it. Very generous.
I can't believe you gotta see it from that far back.
I can't believe you guys see it like this.
You too. I'm surprised I can see it. I can see it though.
It's blind
What?
Time for drama, keep it 100. That's the only way to feel free.
He's always needs stogies.
You saw we need what?
Stogies.
What's that?
Cigar, man.
Oh. Tune in.
In the ghetto, love is real as the joy you feel.
Background sounds. Woo! Background sounds of my man Jay to the sun. Ghetto love, y'all. Peep this.
Life becomes crystal clear in the ghetto.
Young boy, growing up in the ghetto.
I like this one.
That's right.
Looking for the cute chicks, trying to find my big fun. Looking for the trouble.
We up next. Oh, I got this. I got her. What's her name? What's her name?
In the ghetto.
Didn't know what my
Life would be
In the ghetto.
I was dumb and
Oh, so crazy.
In the ghetto.
Something had a spell
On me.
In the ghetto.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Ghetto life. Talking about ghetto life.
I'm saying about
Talking about ghetto life. Ghetto.
we put the man in romance. We dance like it's New Africa. Neo Cleopatra,
you doing?
shake like
I'm just
Patrick.
writing.
You writing a poem?
Well, I was writing.
You cheating.
No, I was writing a poem. I was writing a title to a poem I want to write later. But let's write a poem. Sure. What you want to write about? What's that?
Cigar?
No.
No
kidding.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how to do a cigar. You gotta show me. Show me. How do you do it?
Turn the volume down. Ooh. You just puff. You don't inhale. Just
Okay. You gotta try it.
yo.
What side do you like?
She stood sexy in stilettos, posed like a rose in my project hallway, playing cards all day, frying fish in lingerie, sipping red rosé in this soul sex pose. Adam and Eve,
I think it's done.
in this ghetto garden of Eden,
So you
but
don't
Adam's not
spit it out.
Yeah.
Eve alone, no deceiving, no strings. Shot splitters through our gate, soulmates.
Huh?
Other couples start to
What'd you say?
What it look like?
Why it look like that?
I'm your
Yeah,
protector.
I never saw anything that looked like that. Well, not on a Dutch.
It's like they heard that.
What is that? You heard it?
Before he made life.
How you do it? Where is that? Let me see that.
Our souls fuse together and take physical form. And ghetto love lives.
I can't even take it
legacy
seriously.
of family memory.
Try it one more time.
Ghetto love.
I never knew they looked like this.
I'm done. They can hear you, yo.
Oh, sorry.
Born and Struggle.
Nope.
Born and Struggle by my man Halisi Moyo.
You learn to juggle confidence and uncertainty. And certainly comfortability has its place, but at the base, you learn to trust nothing that has its roots.
It's not weed, it's a cigar.
Conservative.
That's why I'm putting it out. It's not working for me.
He said circumcised.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. It's like a whole turtleneck.
Paranoia sometimes becomes
My truth.
But how many times can I provide you with proof, and it's never enough to satisfy your facts? The system has its own back at all times, and it's always on code, and I'm tired of having to live in that
Just out of slavery mode, I'm uncomfortable.
surviving in a
Sounds like
cesspool
bad
of
shit with me
political
today.
neglect, economic suppression, academic programming me to accept this rule of second-class citizenry. In this 21st century disaster, there has to be a last door to free the socially poor from this matrix of lies and false liberty, dying frequently from government tools, being told that I'm a thug, mistaken in need.
Turtleneck.
As the people rise to clap back in the way that MLK would even endorse.
Yo.
The system can no longer enforce or legislate my reaction to the atrocities.
I'm sorry.
that it commits.
I'm sorry.
So as the fires of this rebellion are lit,
I'm trying to think of how
I
that
pray to the
sounds.
God of my ancestors to make
You got
us
spit?
stronger.
If I can remember, hold on, let me
closer
see.
we come to living like they did in Haiti.
What is we going to do? Minneapolis on fire.
What's that?
Protesters
I'm trying to remember.
out of our story slaves. We're about to lose the front of the pregame if we don't move this crowd out of the front.
We're 20 years into this new millennium, and the need is still great to escape this Euro man thing. Yet we continue to rear our children with the government and media-induced approach, and we are leading them to slaughter. Shores and cattleman eats the bull. So I ask you, what is we going to do? And it's not like we weren't born of the past, present, and future assaults on our humanity. It's just evident that we haven't heeded the call to re-emerge as the mothers and fathers of this humanity. And our children already pay the price for our ignorance and inaction. So I ask you, what is we going to do? Now, if what I remember of my generation's parents is true, then we all were given the tools to rear fine young men and women. So why are we producing fools? By no means is it a fault of their own, for it's taught at home as well as school. And again, I ask you, what is we gonna do? Now, the environment we're given is not meant to be user-friendly, and Lord knows it's not. So we're left with your needs to feed our seeds, while the masses are convinced that more jails will fill their needs. And love, they say, can't fill any. Can anyone please tell me, what is we gonna do? So please do not wait till the change are no longer just psychological, educational, and false representational images of our origin. Do not wait until the changes again are literal
I gotta
before
remember
we
that
all
one. I ain't
stand
did
up
that
and
one
stop
for a minute.
asking, what is we gonna do? And just do something.
Just do it. This is my song. Lost to love and apart from you. in a minute.
And it's me, just trying to find things to do. And it's you.
Now you're gonna go right into a poem after this.
You gonna do one you said?
Now you.
Let me see which one I remember right now.
And it's you, yeah.
Tell me something, why am
This
I
is
so
dope.
unavailable?
Thank you.
Why every time you come over is when I lose control? Your mood is hard to find. I always find the time, and I'm so busy. Yeah, for you, I'm so excessive.
Background sounds of my girl MBS Malay. Mindless. Before that, you heard Halisi Moyo. Struggle.
I'm gonna have to recite something I just wrote because I can't remember anything right now.
Tell me why I only look for your name in my face, but less. Why can't this love thing be as easy as riding a bike? Take off these training wheels, let me go so I know it's real.
This joint is dope.
I can balance.
All right.
I wait for you to come and guide.
No, that was my cuss word.
Somebody love. What's this right here? 507. Yeah, what it says?
I can't hear you.
See what it says? That's cat. 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss, sitting in the studio with
MBS Malay.
You ready? You ready?
If you are ready, I am ready.
Give us a call, 413-218-6024. 413-218-6024. Let's see what you got. Let us know what's on your mind. Or hit us in the comments. Oh, Halisi, call in now, man.
Oh, we doing the poem to this?
Go ahead.
Oh. Today, I took a breath. It's been a minute since I've been able to breathe. Today was the first day in a long time that I felt like I felt lonely. Today I didn't feel alone. Even though I was by myself in my own home. Today I can testify that I realized that I don't need nobody to make me feel satisfied, because today was a new day, a day that I can see, a day that I look in the mirror and I can actually see me, opening up my eyes to a new day, a brighter day, a new way, closing my eyes to a new night, and I cried because I realized that I sacrificed too much time, and I got too much stuff that's always on my mind, but still gotta shine and give my time, because I bring peace to the world and I always take what's mine and I shine. I take what's mine. You know, I'm always on my grind. Don't mind me, cause you know I keep
I know
it
her secrets.
fancy.
She keeps them in places and spaces that no man should ever see. I know her secrets. They've been there for eternity. I love her like I've never loved anyone ever before her. She's simply sensational, inspirational. Matter of fact, she could start a nation though, cause she's fly. So I think about her every morning and every night, and before the birds take flight, I call her lovely.
Lovely, lovely when you hold me and you call me pretty.
Organic soul, yes.
Oh, it ended. We just got to keep going.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we get it going. We're going to go back.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna keep going with the flowetry. All right. We're gonna bring the beat back. How I feel. Gonna lay it on the beat and poetry like it's real. Alright. Let it drop with the whistle and then I'm gonna jump in. Somehow I'm gonna throw it in and try to make sense, and I'm gonna try not to put everything in past tense, because it's reality and it's currently happening. I never knew I could feel love so deep. Never knew I would have this love and it'd be something that I keep. Never knew I'd find someone be perfect just for me. Never knew I'd have someone that make me feel so free, like I can breathe. Make me feel like I can see. Feel the wind through my hair, make me feel like me. Got me going crazy, make me feeling lazy. Being so productive, and you got me going hazy.
Keep going.
Roaming with words, and I'm just flowing with words, you know. I'ma let it go for my people. It brings me peace to just put all these words together. Go through it with the weather. It's like whatever, but I still go, and I feel all the love shining on me and sprinkling from up above. Let D.Moss go. I'ma keep the flow, and then I'ma tell all the fans that they already know. Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa colored. Elegance. Let's try it.
What happened? Okay. I don't even know what you said, but good.
Tall, black, beautiful, compassionate, intelligent, cocoa-colored elegance. That's what you are. So I've been watching you and admiring you and wanting to know your name, so I wandered and I studied you, my historical boat. Because you remind me of royalty from the 5th dynasty down in Africa. Your mystique so rare, so complete, so unique. I needed to know you to show you that I'm inspired by you. Get motivated and elevated by you, yet I don't even know you and in no way relate to you. But still from a distance, girl, I communicate with you. Says you walk, your body swings, my heart it sings, my soul it hums. Tap my feet to your rhythmic drums, your candor and your openness makes me ask, what is this? Am I all in your business? Say I apologize, but I can't seem to explain the need to know you and your family name. There's something about you that drives me insane as I ask the silly question. Is it all in vain? As I strain with all of my might, is it wrong or is it right that I watched you knowing that all along I knew you and what it was like to be you? Your Majesty. Many say it is indeed a travesty because you are beauty profound, heaven bound. You still the silence and unleash the hounds, and I really do feel you.
Yes.
Without touching you, nor inhaling you, say I hail you. As others assail you, so I'll be that veil to you. I, your protector, you, my resurrected, expected that hides in the shadow of light, severe of rights, the leader of fights for truth and pure justice for just us. Your sincerity and your charity, I trust for us.
Yes.
My rose. Now I suppose by now you're wondering, is there a method to my madness, my being and my badness? There is none, I declare. I simply wish for you to share that kingdom that exists in the hearts and minds and fantasies of men. To me and to them, your admirers.
Yes.
As we stand at your beck and call, waiting on your call as you stand tall, black, beautiful, compassionate, intelligence, cocoa-colored elegance.
Yes.
That's what you are.
That's what you are. That's what you are. You're just like a shining star. Cocoa-colored elegance. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got the Coca-Cola elegance. All right, here you go.
Go ahead.
Skin so dark. I think it matches purple.
Word.
Don't know what rhymes with purple, so Steve Urkel. No, I'm just kidding. Coca-Cola elegance. Let me see what I can come up with.
You said purple.
All right.
Reminds me of elegance. I mean, the way she dances and the way she laughs, the way she trickles across the floor makes me want more. And I don't even know her name. There's something about her that makes me think of fame. She should be famous. Notoriously beautiful, beautiful beyond compare. I wish I could just touch a lock of her hair. I would hold her until the end of time. I would grab her until she was mine, and I would tell her that no other man could love her the way that I do. So I'm loving her like I'm cooling with you. But she's fantastic. Matter of fact, the way she dances, she moves her body like she's just pure elastic, and I dig her. I mean, really, I dig her. Like, this is 1975, and she makes me feel alive to a Stevie Wonder tune. She's my song in the keys of life, and I'm holding her like she's my wife, and I don't even know her name.
He said.
But there's something about her that drives me insane. See, I'm digging her like I'm digging the grave, and I'm taking my soul and my heart, and I'm planting it deep down inside, and I'm hoping I can hide somewhere inside my own soul until I'll never, ever let go. Because she be that sister chocolate fly, cool gravy. She amazes me like Grace. She makes me want to sing Wade in the water. Because I'm waiting for her and I'm swimming to the shore. I'm hoping she'll be there and she won't ignore every advance that I make. I'm taking the time that it takes to take me to ask her.
He said.
For just one day. What you got?
Oh, I was ad-lib, but okay. He said. She should be famous, but to me, she already is. Like a cookie called Amos. I love those cookies because they taste so good. And the scent is just so perfect. It's like something that I would save it for another day or save it for a rainy day because I can never get enough because it makes me go cray, you know? Just the feeling inside. Hard to explain, but something I can't hide. See, the mic got something to say. Can't even be quiet. But I'ma just let it get riot. Start a riot. Because it feels good.
Like I knew it would.
Like I knew
See,
it
the
would.
birds, they sing and they chirp her name. They fly through the sky like it's a game, and I look at them and I look at her. And I look at her and I look at them. And I look at the water and I just want to swim inside her.
Inside her. And I won't hide her. And I will always confide in her because I know that she's not a liar. And I could always fly her in the air. Like I feel it through my hair. When I'm with her, I ain't scared.
I just want to be her cigar. I want her to smoke me. Inhale, exhale, be the love that she never knew existed. And I know it's twisted the way that I said that,
Yes.
But I love her because she's my personal heart attack. She got me feeling her, and I'm grabbing my chest, and something about her breasts and her eyes and that thing in her mind. She got me, and I can't seem to find love. Let me stop. We freestyling, y'all. We just having fun. Just freestyling, right?
And it makes me feel nuts because I tasted a cigar for the first time, and to me, it tastes like a butt. But I feel you when you said it's like breathing. But I don't want to feel like I'm a heathen. I'm just seeing, trying to get you to know what I'm meaning. She be something I be feeling.
Check it out, though. All right. Here you go. Let's stop this. All right. I'm gonna throw. Yo, it's all freestyle, y'all.
That was fun.
With the exception of Cocoa Color Elegance, man, it's all freestyle. All right, I'm gonna throw a quick hook out. Let me see if you can come up with a song.
I thought that she was like saying to use that as a topic.
No, that's a piece. It's a piece.
Oh my God!
No. But you know what's dope? I haven't spit Cocoa Color Elegance in years. You're right, yo. She took me back to organic soul.
That is so funny.
We used to rock like that. So I'm gonna throw a hook.
Okay.
You come up with a song.
All right, go ahead.
All right, no music. Here you go.
No music.
All right. Now remember, she sings, I don't. Here we go. You ready? Let's have some fun. The time is now 11:08 in the great city of Springfield. This is live, 90.7 WTCC FM. And she just gave me a flashback, organic soul. Yo, you ever heard of PJ Morton?
Sounds familiar.
Never heard of PJ Morton? Yo, he's a beast. So we had him at organic. So we had everybody. All right, here it goes. You ready for the hook? All right. Let's see. Here it goes. You got to come up with a song for it, though. All right. It's 3:00 in the morning, and I'm wondering where you've been. And before you even say a single word, I done called up all of your friends. You got me saying why? Go.
I just needed time away. Needed everyone on my face. I don't want to say my name. I just don't want to feel insane. You don't know how it feels. I always try to be real. Yeah. But I know. Come back with us.
It's 3:00 in the morning. And I'm wondering where you've been. And before you even say a single word, I done called up all of your friends. You got me saying why?
It's 'cause at night time I feel so alone. I don't need you in my home. On my phone, you know. I just try to go. Your clock, 3 a.m. I'm just playing.
Try another. You
I
ready?
need a beat. All right, go ahead.
I need a beat. Just come on, sing.
I'm just playing.
All right, here you go. All right, I'm just gonna make up any type of hook. You just do it, because you know I can't sing. But here we go.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
That would have been ugly.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't me though. So.
My man Rob Perry said, "Would love to visit the station. So my original soul in her singing."
Aww.
You be in there.
I was just playing. All right, we gotta get real.
You be killing it.
Let's get real.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go. Hold up. I'm just gonna throw out words since I can't.
No, do a hook like you was about to do. Stop playing me.
You know I can't. All right, here you go. She was drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes.
Why cigarettes?
No. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
How about?
She was drinking coffee and smoking an L. Go ahead.
All right, L's dope. Better.
All right.
Say that. You gotta do it with a do it with a flow.
All right. She was drinking coffee, smoking up an L.
smoking up an L, smoking up an L. She was drinking coffee and she's smoking up an L. This the smoking up the L, smoking up the L. She was drinking coffee and she's smoking up the L, smoking up the L, smoking up the L. Oh, it's so smoky in here. Daryl's giving me corny lyrics to a song, but I'm trying to flow and still give you entertainment. So, yes, I smoke. So my cash app, some money so I can get an $8 in the Esplanade.
90.7 WTCC FM.
He gotta stop playing with me. Listen, I need a beat and stuff, and then I'll flow.
I'm gonna give you some inspiration. We're gonna play this joint by my man Macway for the second time tonight, cause I'm feeling safe. Here it is, y'all. Safe by my man Macway. 90.7 WTCC FM. We chilling up here in the studio, having a little bit of fun. And listen, man, if you got some talent, you want to rock with us up in the studio, all you got to do is say so. We like free with that. My man said, he said, flow says flow. And in his head, he's like, yo, tell this dude to shut up. I know, you don't want me to say another word just now.
Nah, you was good. You was good, Daryl.
I get it.
Don't play Daryl. He was, we got to drive.
Oh, hold on. This Macway, we have to give my man his undivided attention.
We got to drive.
Wait a minute.
I got to reverse. Hold on. Outside.
Yo, background side of my man Macway. Again,
I'm driving with the wine in my hand.
Make sure y'all dig this joint. I'm telling you right now, I think if I had a top 10 list, this right here would be number one on my list. And she got a dope album. But this song, crazy. It's like that driving joint. Here it is, y'all.
I'm driving with the wine in my hand.
Oh, you driving with the wine in your hand? You gonna crash.
You know, you wish you was this smooth with the wheel.
All the things that you need, it was all I want.
I'm gonna be driving over.
You don't understand how love works, one day.
They're not gonna understand.
All the times that you said that you wanted her.
Yeah, cruise there.
She don't let her ass go, you want on her.
I'm gonna drive it. I'm in the passenger seat.
All the things that you need, it was all I want.
Roll the window down.
Oh, it's the old factory car.
Sit out the space. My wine down.
I'm with you. You done gave your heart.
Driving both hands now.
I can't change it. So I do. Wouldn't know how to go about it if I let you.
Hey!
Feeling myself.
So with it.
This song is dope.
It is dope. I love this song. I'm excited.
What you want? We ain't talking about that tonight. And I'm off make love to you satisfying.
Oh, Stacia's back.
She's a boy to me, which please advertise.
I didn't even know she was in here. What's good, Stacia?
We connect through the skies like the Saturday.
This is Macway.
I don't want to be the reason why you Saturday night. But we can stop right now and lose get at heights. Everything that you want, always in our sight.
She said cookies.
You ain't gotta say things life. I feel safe
when I'm with you.
You done gave your
My whole heart.
Hey!
Cause I can't change.
We need to learn the words. We say the same thing. And still don't know it.
What?
But we gon' sing it anyway. Because this song is Macway. D.Moss and MBS Malay. We on Facebook. We tryna play. Stop playing. We out here. What's up? What y'all know about Macway? Get up on my way. Yes. That's Lee Rob. We with it.
Get up in my way when I'm with you.
And I feel foolish. Like you didn't get the line. I'm out here. What's up? Third line. The driving song. Get up on my way.
That's one of the joints you gotta like play like 3 times in a row to really dig it. Like,
Get up on my way.
Yeah.
You could cry to that joint right there, like, yo, you know, I put my whole heart in you, and I felt safe.
I felt safe with her. Background sounds, my man Malik James, another cat from the greater Springfield area. This joint is called Photo. I'm digging it.
Yeah, this song.
But y'all heard that Mac Wade joint? That's like #1 on Monday Night Live. Tell somebody to tell somebody.
It's always, y'all. That song is #1.
You might hear us singing in the background. We apologize, but some joints are just so dope you can't help but to sing with it.
And then we put that song to every song. Get up on my way. Get up on my way.
I hope we can do another event on a concert type level. Yeah.
I saw, yeah. Get up on my way. 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 I feel safe.
Let me take a photo, another photo, do a couple scenery, look like a porno, baby just like porno, I know your hormones is rushing, you gon' get this side work, 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 hands off and my work, my work,
yeah, that safe part is so dope.
For you. You know you got your inside on me, chillin' when I'm over. That's when you're prettiest. Let me take a photo. You already want it, you know I ain't gon' show up.
You never got tonight.
You got your inside on
What
me,
you singing?
that's when you're prettiest. Can I take a photo? You already want it, you know I ain't gon' show up. Whoa.
Pose.
You're supposed to be posing there. We was waiting for a second. Pose. That song was dope. You're gonna have to play Karina's song soon.
Mean this?
Oh, this is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so slow. Let me check it.
Nothing like the last one.
Nothing like the last one.
Probably be
The last one. Come on.
night, I fell into you fast love. There ain't no looking back, love. Nothing like the last
love.
I'd probably be the last one. Last
23
night,
comments.
I fell into you
I know, right?
fast
I
love.
told you because that's when it's on one
There
page.
ain't no looking back,
Because everybody's
love.
involved in all the
Trying Sky's all you motion. Can't find the closure. Wake up before you're over. You just wanna get by. Probably why you get high. The only time you ignite to show you something in this dim light. Nothing like the last one.
Yeah.
I'll probably be the last one.
Probably be the last one, baby.
I fell into you fast, love. There ain't no looking back, love. Nothing like the last one. I'll probably be the last one. Last night I fell into you fast, love. There ain't no looking back, love. Now you're on the ocean. You should let your roll now. A message of composure.
Shout out to my man Kevin Dumpson out there.
You just wanna get high.
This Karina joint is the Ishmish. I'm digging it. Joe the Barber's out there.
My uncle.
Love is all you need in this life. Nothing like the last one.
Probably be the last one.
There ain't no looking back now. Ain't no looking back now. Nothing like the last one.
Nothing like the last one.
Probably be the last one.
Probably be the last one.
Go Sarah.
There ain't no looking
Back
back
now.
Nothing is the
Yeah, Camila's song is dope.
This is my head.
Yeah, Rob, her song is dope. You gotta get her song in your playlist too. She got a whole album on, so check her out.
Who else is dope from
Nothing
right here? Who
like
else
the
did we,
last one.
who did we play yet?
You gotta play Ron, some Ron Baker. That's not good. Oh, Dre. Shay don't got no clean music. There's a lot of Cape Friday.
This my man Ron Baker. My personal theme. I'm digging this joint.
I got that.
Yo, Cool One, y'all, by Ron Baker.
Be the cool one.
This I wanna be there when you wake up, girl. It's just don't need no makeup on you.
Hey, that's
Me.
I just wanna be the cool one.
Nobody can drive it.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta switch hands with it too. You gotta go That's me. Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, if you got Audrey, you can play Audrey. You gonna say.
Back to the story, we gon' skip replays.
Ron Baker, Springfield, Mass in the house, y'all.
That's my dude. Get him in. Hey. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
That's
That's
the
right.
lead. You have to lean all the way over that far. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
Come back up real slow, like, oh.
For real. Yo, Ron. Yesterday I had on my silk breakfast slippers and I didn't even know it, yo. My friend had to point it out.
Wanna be the cool one.
Hey.
This I wanna be there when you wake up, girl. You just don't need no makeup, baby. The only one you need, that's me.
I just wanna be the cool one.
And this I wanna be there when you wake up, girl. You just don't need no makeup on you.
That's me. Like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like thee.
Like me.
Like thee.
You who?
Pause, baby.
Yeah. She's not. This is the wrong say. What?
What?
Hey. Go ride. Go ride.
But when I hit the crib, I want the one that likes the freak. Talking about the bed that's rocking, pillows hit the floor.
I'm trying to think who else is there.
Yup, it's called the Cool One.
The coolest motherfucker on the planet. And when we hit the hook, you call me Captain Daddy Strokes. I have to sing it high.
I just wanna be the cool one.
Give exactly what you want.
And
This I wanna be there when you wake up, girl. You straight don't need no makeup on you. The only one you need,
that's
me.
I just wanna be the cool one. What?
Oh, I got Karina up there
This
still. I wanna be there when you wake up, girl. You straight don't need no makeup on you. The only one you
That's me.
me.
Like me.
Like thee.
Like me.
Like yo, that's my man
Like
Ron
me.
Baker. You heard, let's see, you heard
That's
Macway,
right.
you heard Karina, you heard Malik James, you just heard my man Ron Baker. Yo, he's so dope. That's my theme song, because you know,
That
like,
is the song.
I swear, when I be walking, I get my little pimp strut on, I
Especially
be
when you
like,
got something dope and you fly, yo. When you look at you feel good, and when you're looking good and you feel
and
good,
you put
play
that on,
song
you
in
be
your
like,
head.
girl,
You
I just wanna be the cool one. I wanna be there when you wake up, girl. You straight don't need no makeup, girl. I'm just saying.
Don't even know the
Ooh,
words. Like me.
Like thee.
Like me.
Like, but anyway, here we go. Who else we got?
You gotta play Dre or Audrey.
I played Audrey. Yo, let's see
Play
what.
Dre. Oh, wait, who you got, Shay? But you don't have any clean music from Shay.
Sure, I do. Spring Fling.
You do?
Background sounds, my girl Shay Nice featuring T.Rim. Here it is, y'all.
Okay. She said he my number one tonight, Ron, right?
Yo, that's my joint too.
I'm in town for the weekend, so I come through. The mood is set, I'm nice and wet for you.
Oh,
Show me
Auntie, that.
what you wanna do to me, then I'll show you what I wanna do for you. Yeah. You like your mind, you gon' love me. Put me out my mind, then I miss you. Damn boy, it's been so long.
Oh, Rob, thank you. I got you. I'm out here. We gotta push each other, you know? That's how we do it.
I ain't looking for no love from ya. It's just a fine time when I'm in the city. We can start by ripping clothes off.
Okay. I'm slow.
He might make music too, but I don't know if I've heard any of it.
Meet me back at your place for a nightcap in the morning. Be right back. Understand every spring it's a friend. Tell you what you wanna hear, then it's back to reality. I'll be back next year. Don't be mad at me. It's my first year. The season just I'm into right now. But that keep our favorite. No, nothing's official. Taking this moment, make pleasure the business.
Somebody tell Shay Nice we ain't asked her what we could play. I dig this.
Well, Shay, we told you already last time. Like, how many weeks ago did we already ask her for some more music? So don't even play with us, Shay, because we even asked you to come on. So what's up? Send us some music, D.Moss@gmail.com. Until then, we gonna be playing all the stuff that we got up. Okay.
Tell her.
So hit us up with some new music, baby. Oh, you got a flag, Fiona Clark too.
Oh, word.
Oh my God, I gotta make a go.
Enjoy yourselves, flip the folding. Understand the situation, pick the bone. Toss it off, you can bend like a boomerang. Spring flame,
I'm gonna make a shout out.
Ready?
Yes. Hey, I want to shout out my girl Alexandria Watts. We call her Alex. I never call her by her whole name like Daryl does out here. But Alex, yo, shout out to you. She has a beautiful voice. But I wanted to tell you guys about a hand sanitizer that she makes herself. She has her own business called Allotizer she calls Allotizer by Alexandria, because she makes it herself with aloe. So you guys gotta check her out. She has a page on Instagram.
That's messed up, man. I'm digging this Shay joint. I remember when they first released it. Yeah, but go ahead, hand sanitizer. Go ahead.
You're gonna have to bring it back a little.
We're gonna bring it back.
Okay, sorry. But you guys gotta check out Alex because she's dope, and I told her like we'll come on here and let people know that she's dope out here. I tried her sanitizer, and we all need hand sanitizer out here, so hit up Alex.
Yo, Alex, can I get some hand sanitizer?
Yes.
My hands is ashy too.
His hands is ashy.
Give me some hand sanitizer with some lotion in it.
He needs the sanitizer with the extra tizer in it for the old people, you know.
And get her some chapstick.
You know what? I could use a little chapstick. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's my girl Shay Nice. Yeah, Shay, I can dance to this.
Yeah, and shout out to T.Rim because T.Dot is the truth. The truth though. And shout out to the Ratchet Hippie too. I love Mia. She's so dope.
Oh boy, it's getting late. I can't wait. Been too long since I felt it. I don't wanna call nobody. You gon' make me call somebody. All I need is your body next to mine. But you're not here, so I gotta handle it. I'd rather feel your touch, boy. You make me feel.
Background sounds of the beautiful Fiona Clark.
That's my Maya. Thank you. I gotta tag her. I know, for real. It's for real. That's real. That's Tasia New Yo. Shout out to her too.
No hold back. I said, don't know how to act. Take me to the back, you can get up in the back. You can tell me to relax. I'ma say with the gas. You cannot prohibit this pass. I'm believe you to touch on this. And my name takes the choke on out there. I've been a bad girl, come teach me out there. I know you want to scare from male out there. They get up and I keep up.
DJ?
There is no need.
Come through.
No key. I'm frustrated.
Hey, DJ, tell him come through.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Come through, bro. Me? Oh, okay.
I need your body, baby.
I know.
Come give it to me, baby. I want to feel it, baby. I need your body, baby.
I should have played She's Ready.
Shout out to Venus. Love you, Venus. You're amazing. I'm sorry I can't watch it. Venus. When you see her, you will. She's dope. She's a big supporter.
One, two.
Yeah.
Yo, background side. Yo, you ever watch Fiona Clark when she performing live?
Yo, she's amazing.
Yo, you know you have to.
She is like absolutely amazing.
But you know you have to avoid her eyes though, right? You can't get caught when she be dancing. I mean, when she be singing, and then she'll stop. Yo, everybody I know who's like caught her gaze and just be like this.
You be mesmerized, like, oh my
Yo,
God.
her eyes are
looking at me?
so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Then she's singing and she's like so sensuous. Then she look at you and you like, yo.
And especially because she can do the movement and sing at the same freaking time.
Yo,
and she pull you
Fiona Clark,
right in. It's like a whole hypnotizing.
She's one of the most entrancing live performers I've ever
she's
seen.
Really dope. She's
the
like
first time
really
she
dope.
came to rock one of my spots, I was just like, yo, she's the.
She does this.
She's staring at me. She's staring at me. I can't stop looking. Yo, those brown eyes, yo, man.
She does a show on Fridays called Fiona Fridays. So, like, if you guys ever get a chance, make sure you check her out. She has a page, Fiona Clark. So make sure you guys add her page, like her page, and make sure you check out her shows on Fridays. Sometimes she posts it in my Speaking Eat page too. So if you guys are following, I do have in the topics Fiona Clark Fridays. So make sure you guys, like, if you can't find her page, look on the Speak and Eat page, and I have her page, like, you know, under a topic, so you'll be able to follow her page from my page if you can't find it. But
yeah, do that.
You can do it. It's spelled Fiona, Fiona. So check her out. Okay?
Yo, she's a monster. But
it's worth it. She's amazing.
Yo, I'm telling you, you got to see her perform live though.
Yeah, she's a great.
You
she's
literally
a great live
have
performer.
to see her perform live.
She's a great live performer. Like, it's so crazy because, like, you'll see her and you'll be like, yo, she's like, she needs to be bigger than this, and like, you don't even know she's already bigger than this. She is.
And you know what? Speaking of monsters, I gotta play my girl Andriana Miller. Yo, 90.7 WTCC FM. This is Monday Night Live with D.Moss and
V.S. Malay.
See, I shouldn't have to say the and. When I just say, yo, this is 90.7 Monday Night Live with D.Moss, she should just pow.
Yeah,
let's try this again. Yo, this is Monday Night Live, D.Moss
and V.S. Malay.
Yeah, that note was kind of like.
You want me to do it better?
Yeah, do it. All right, let's do it again.
Right.
90.7 Hold on. 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss.
And V.S. Malay.
Background sounds of my little sis, 413, y'all. Andriana Miller. I love this. Yo, this is one of them sexy joints. It's not too fast. It's not too slow, but Here it is, y'all. Adriana Miller.
That's like, I love Audrey.
Hey,
Shout
come
out,
on.
congrats, because she
Break
just
it.
had a baby girl too. Yes, this is it. You gotta push me for it. Hey. Yes, this is it.
You're engraving on my skin. Condolences to love that died. You quickly said goodbye.
1-860-24. You guys want to call us? We got about 23 minutes left.
I know I can't forget the days I spent as you and I. Through all the complications, hesitations on my mind. I know I ain't the same, but these days patience to refine.
Shout out to Gypsy.
You just stick to you that's time.
I love this joint.
That's fine. I know I can't forget the days I spent as you and I. Through all the complications, hesitations on my mind. I know I ain't the same, but
What's the song called?
these days patience to refine.
S&M. That's like speaking it. Yeah, I want to take this moment to shout out Gypsy.
We're gonna bring it back, y'all.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Give it up for MBS Malay. Hey!
I'm over here about to grab it like it's a gun. I'm gonna be like,
I know I can't forget the days I spent as you and I. Yeah. Complications, hesitations on my mind.
I love this song, Audrey. I gotta go tag her. I already did.
You just stick to you, that's fine. Stick to you, that's fine. I know I can't forget the days I spent as you and I. Through all the complications, hesitations on my mind. I know I ain't the same, but these days patience to refine. You just stick to you, that's time. Stick to you, that's fine. There's no need.
Yeah, Audrey is dope, right? Right, Station?
Days I spent as you and I.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, Rob. Definitely. Let us know. We're about to have a talk anyway. Yeah, Audrey said.
So when you don't hear my voice again, controls all time.
What did you say she said?
Yes, she is.
She wrote a long one. I can't see it. Stage it.
Okay, where do I find all these songs played tonight? So fire. This is what I like to listen to. Getting off work, driving home.
I wonder if Audrey does have some stuff on Apple Music. I'm not sure, but follow her on IG. She posts a lot on IG and on Facebook, so check her out. She's really dope.
Yeah.
Complications, hesitations on my mind. I know I ain't the same, but these days patience to refine.
Who's Malay and P?
You just stick to you.
Drowning Love. That's what I played before.
Who asked for that? Who asked for that? Oh, probably Drowning Love. That one. Wow. That one dope. I just wait. Hold on. Before you play that, I just want to say something about Audrey real quick. I just want to say something before we get into a conversation. Audrey.
Ooh,
Audrey is
Miller.
Audrey has got to be one of the dopest singers that I've ever even met.
She's a
because,
monster.
let me tell you
She's
guys,
a monster.
like when I first met her, like Audrey, she did like so much stuff to work on her voice to be like, me and her were just talking about this the other day because I sent her some like old videos that I found inside my Snapchat of her performing, and she said, "Oh my God, I'm so happy I worked on my voice and I got so much better." Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like the video that I sent her, it was really dope. But like, I see what she's talking about because like now, when you see her now and she's singing now, it's like crazy dope compared to like how she used to be. Like, you thought she used to be dope. Like, listen to her now. Like, Audrey, she's dope, and she's one of the dopest songwriters that I've ever met too.
She's a monster.
Aside from Shay, because Shay's dope too. But Audrey, like, she comes up with songs on the spot, the melodies on the spot, like her keys, her notes, everything is just like, you gotta like see her for yourself. Like, don't even take my word for it.
First time she came in and rocked the venue with me.
I mean, Daryl.
I
call Daryl girl.
You're right. My name is Daryl. Now I remember Shay brought her to the spot, and I'm like, she came up there. She was like, she started singing. She was all like, girl, she stayed in one spot. Now,
acting like she was scared, right?
Yo, you see that girl?
Audrey will sit somebody in the lap dance chair.
Hold up. Halisi Moyle says, I'm gonna read some of the comments over the last couple of minutes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been reading them. So
yeah, I know. I've been reading them too.
They got me cracking up. You guys are funny.
Let's see. Adriana Miller.
Yeah,
that was Adriana Miller. Halisi Moyle, the days I that one line, the days I spent.
Halisi, shut up. Go ahead. You gotta see. I have to see his last comment. It's crazy.
the days I spent is you and I caught that line too.
Yeah,
that joint is dope. I'm digging that line. Stacia says, okay, where do I find these songs played tonight? So fire. This is what I like to listen to, getting off to work, driving. Yo, drive safely. Adriana's a monster.
Safely.
And no, Halisi, I am not an alky at
He
all.
said that? He asked that? I didn't see that one.
This is Kool-Aid in the wine glass.
Exactly. Shut up,
Thank you very
Halisi.
much.
Mind your business.
Let's see. Rob Perry, yes, I need you on the mic live again. Yes, Malay is a monster on the mic as well. Listen, man, we having fun here. The time is now. What time is it? It is 11:44 p.m.
Yeah,
who else we got, man? I want to get some more
read
on
this
that.
last comment that Halisi said. Is this the new Drink Chips podcast? Shut up.
He said drink chips.
He said, is this the new Drink Chips?
Champs.
Does it say champs?
Champs.
Does it say champs or am I bugging?
CHA.
Yeah, he said champs. You said champs. Get it together. Daryl can read. Anyway, we're gonna end up. We got some stuff to talk about, guys. So like, don't go anywhere because
what are we talking about?
We got mad stuff to talk about. All right. First of all, I want to bring the conversation back from last week. All right, because since we talked about whatever we talked about last week about my red flags, and you guys were saying that my red flags was wrong, and like I shouldn't be talking about red flags so early on. But yes, you do need to pay attention to red flags. Let me say why. Okay, go ahead, laugh all you want. But I'm gonna talk about these red flags. I'm gonna put my leg over my lap so I can let y'all know I'm like a Yala right now.
What did we talk
and
about
we about to get serious. All right, so listen. Last week when we was on the podcast, we was talking about how,
the days I spent at you and I.
The traits
the
different traits in people that we like. Oh, somebody's calling us. Okay. All right. While they call us, whatever. I just want to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. We just talking about the different traits in.
Halisi.
Okay, hold on, Halisi. I'm going to keep talking while you on the phone. I just want to say something real quick. All right. So I know you tuned in last week, so you know what we're talking about. You got to go back to the live feed so we can see the comments while we're talking junk. All right. So you remember last week when we was live and we was talking about the traits and relationships that I like and all that stuff. And they were saying, oh, you shouldn't be paying attention to the red flag so early on because you got to give everybody a chance and yada, 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 whatever. All right. So since last week, sorry, Daryl, I'm not trying to knock your opinions, your old people opinions and stuff, but I'm just saying, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy.
You see how little kids talk when they get excited?
I just want to say something real quick.
But she's screaming for no reason.
All right, I'm going to calm down.
We're live on 90.7, so imagine listening at home or in your car. You hear somebody
They love me right now. They just like, yo, she's all over the place. It's So it's all right because it makes, if they're listening to your old self.
She's like that old auntie that smoked crack.
But if, everybody doing that. But listen, everybody, if we talk like Daryl the whole show, nobody gonna listen because they're like, oh my God, Daryl. They're gonna think he's a professor.
I've been on for 23 years and
let me get to my point. Okay. So last week I'm gonna pretend like I'm smoking the cigars so I can make a point. Cigars is nasty.
Alicia, hold on. She's gonna ramble for 10 minutes. Go ahead.
If you guys never tried a cigar, don't do it. All right, because I'm telling you, it tastes like booty. If you never tasted booty, this is what it tastes like. Turtleneck, right? And nobody even knew that it looked like this at the end. Like I really thought that it was like a regular.
Your point was
okay. All right, let me just get to it right quick. All right, so. Last week when we was watching the show, when y'all was watching the show, y'all witnessed the old people ganging up on me, saying that, you need to give everybody a chance because you never know if you're gonna be skipping out all your blacks and missing your blah, blah, blah. All right, anyway, so what I want to get to, is all right. So I was watching like documentaries and stuff. Be quiet, Daryl, because. This is real. I'm like this without the wine. So don't start with me. You see, I'm trying to keep the conversation short, but Daryl is the one that keep messing it up. All right, be quiet, Daryl. Let me get to it real quick. If we're not paying attention to red flags, we're not going to know if the person, or we're not going to be able to stop a person from abusing us. Because you see red flags. Is the screen frozen or am I bugging? The screen is frozen. Okay. All right. So red flags. You see red flags when a person is abusive. You see red flags when it's possible that a person is a killer. You see red flags when you see a person is a cheater. You see red flags when you know a person is in a relationship. Red flags. You pay attention to red flags because if you're not paying attention to red flags, you're going to end up with the worst person of your life and you're going to end up with the person that you hated within your childhood trauma. So pay attention to red flags. And if you don't know yourself, you're going to end up with somebody that's just like your daddy, which is somebody you don't.
Anybody remember the old Burns and Allen show when he looks at Gracie and goes, "Yeah, okay, Gracie, you done?"
You know what, Lisa? You're not even supposed to be laughing right now.
Well, anyways,
because I'm being serious with the red flags. They'll play too much. Red flags serious, okay?
Listen though.
Let me hear it. Yes, Halisi, talk. Go ahead.
What if you thought you recognized a certain red flag? And it wasn't that.
All right. So, when a person is controlling, okay, you're going to see the different red flags of a person being controlling. Okay, so you can't necessarily be wrong with that. Okay?
Stacia, hold on.
I just don't believe it.
Stacia could not wait to show that red flag again 2 weeks in a row. That red flag came out like, nope, hold on. Where's the flag? Okay.
Yes, but listen, you guys got to understand. All right, be quiet, Daryl. Don't even start with me. Halisi, you cannot really be wrong with certain red flags when a person is a certain way.
I'm not saying that. Okay. This is where I'm getting with it, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So, if the red flag, if something becomes a red flag because it caused trauma, right?
Yep.
At one time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you view everything through that trauma, you can't always see what you may be seeing something that's not really so because you're looking through your trauma.
Amen.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from, Halisi, but the thing that I'm getting to is that it's gotta be. I'm not saying that it's something like so small that you think that it's a red flag. I'm talking about it's something like you'll see a controlling part of an individual. Let me finish, old person.
Right to the most extreme example.
No, it don't have to be the most extreme example.
Okay, Gracie.
But what I'm saying is, you know. All right. For example, it don't even have to be super extreme. Like just say the person has a significant other. Say a person has a significant other.
Why would you be with them in the first place?
Exactly why you gotta peep out the MF red flags. You know? Okay. Because you know when the person is dealing with somebody else.
Hold on, caller.
Okay.
What we talked about is when you meet somebody. Hey, Adriana Miller, we love you.
Hey, Audrey.
You and I. That's my song. That's my cut. But listen, go ahead, Lisa.
I told you a year ago.
Yep.
When you came on the show, Adriana, that this thing should have been released. That track.
A lot of stuff that Audrey got should be released.
Stacia Brown said that's why it's important. Stacia, I'm gonna get it right. That's why it's important for communication. Repeat. Communication and actions to be present and recognized.
Yep.
Here's what you need to learn to recognize. People look for red flags.
Yep.
You have to look for the people who wear masks on those first couple of dates.
You know what, Daryl? I'm sick of you because we talked about this last week and I said that y'all was like,
I said people wear a mask.
Yeah, and that's like the same thing that I said. I was like, say the person came to the table and they're not how they are when you're with them 3 weeks from now.
Is there a doctor in the house? I need some sedatives. Yo, listen. Listen, I agree with you. You have to look for red flags, but the thing is, the first thing you want to learn to do, especially when you're talking about our own people, we want to learn to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they get to the point where you're on your first date and all of a sudden somebody's looking around at the waiter like, yo, why you standing here so long? Looking at him.
No, you see, you try to make it seem like I'm talking about the small thing. I'm not talking about the small thing. I'm talking about the things
You're talking about once the relationship develops, though.
No.
We were talking first dates.
No, I'm talking about all together. I said you have to get, if you watch our conversation over last week, I said once you get to know a person, you have to get to know a person before you completely realize that. I feel like you have to befriend a person. You have to be friends with somebody before you completely feel like, oh, I can't be with them or whatever. Like, I feel like you have to be with a person. You have to be their friend to know who they are. And then you could be like, oh no, is this red flag? Is that red flag? I'm not saying stop being their friend. You can keep being their friend, but it's not somebody that's for you.
Well, I'm going to disagree. Hopefully, I won't get my tires slashed.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah. You have to bring me home.
But we have a caller on the line. Caller, go ahead, Halisi.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, after 50 plus years,
what do we know? I've been dating since I was 14.
This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead. No, finish, Alicia, so I can say my sentence.
No.
50 plus years.
I'm not discounting anything you said. Let's get that off.
That's fine.
Right off the bat.
I'm just gonna shut up and let you talk.
I'm not discounting anything you said. But okay, so after a while in the game, and you made so many mistakes.
Excuse me.
Right.
He about to say it that Sunday. You about to contradict yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, drop it.
I'm not gonna contradict.
Drop it, Halisi. Just drop it. Break it down so it will forever be broken.
Making the same mistake. Right? You get to see the things ahead of time.
Red flags.
Right? You get to see things coming, but you can't view life through trauma. So if you view it through, and everyone through the same trauma, then you can't see past the trauma.
So
let him finish.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like at some point you gotta let go of what happened. Not to say you forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. That's why so many issues. These relationships have so many issues because people are carrying past trauma into their right now.
Go ahead, Halisi.
Preach, brother.
Tell me if you're done because I'm ready to talk.
No, he takes long pauses.
I mean, that's just probably why I'm single now.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like.
But it's not. I'm not saying that to say that I won't give anyone a chance. Right. Just like, I'm going to give somebody that chance. I'm not going to go back to yesterday looking for those solutions, though, is what I'm saying.
But you know what, Halisi, when people trauma or dysfunction, I go with dysfunction.
Right.
Venus is 413.
Right, I like that, dysfunction.
And that was Stacia Brown. I stole Stacia Brown's comment.
Yeah.
Venus is 413-218-6024. Here's how I'm saying. When you first start dating somebody, I think my co-hostess is going to the extreme case of when you're dating somebody for 6-7 months.
No. That's not just what I'm talking about. Sorry.
So here's the deal. When
you gotta be the friend.
All right, Halisi, you ever see them cats? They're dating somebody, they meet somebody, and the first thing they want to do is act like they're paid. That's math. That's like flag number one. Yeah. They want to, I'm gonna take you out, girl. I'm gonna buy you diamonds.
Right.
I'm gonna get you the most expensive.
That's definitely a flag.
I'm gonna get you the most expensive meal. Yo, bruh. Where you live?
We don't got to do none of that stuff.
Where you live? First of all, if you still live with mama, you shouldn't be spending $50, $60, $70, $80. Hold on somebody's dinner.
Sorry.
So if you want to look for flags, look for that.
Yeah, of course. That's one of the flags, Daryl. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the little stuff. I'm talking about the big stuff. Okay, so let me say.
A flag is when you're talking and then like somebody, every time you go to say something, you're like, yo, so how you like the food? And then they just interrupt you and they start talking.
True.
That's a flag.
Daryl, I just told you that you have to get to know a person.
That's a red flag.
No, that's not what I mean. See, that's what I said last week, that you keep taking the stuff that I'm saying out of context. That's not what I'm saying. Wait.
We got three other calls coming in.
Wait, hold on, Halisi. Hold on. Let me just say this real quick before we let Halisi go. Right? I totally agree with what you and Daryl are saying. I'm not saying that you use your traumas and mess up everything that you got coming for you. What I'm saying is, wait.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm saying is that you don't give.
You.
I'm saying you don't give everybody a chance. I say you could give people chances, but you don't have to give every single person a chance. You could pick and choose who you give chances to. I feel like you feel vibes and you feel connections with certain people, and you know who to let go.
Rod Gorbachev said,
yes, Rod. Let's see what he says.
He says when you first meet someone, you meet their representative.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, a lot of cats, and for women, pay attention. A lot of brothers wear a mask on that first date. And you gotta look for the mask. I don't want a sister who get around me because I dig poetry. Oh my God, I love poetry. I see the movie Love Jones. I go to every venue with you knowing damn well they hate poetry. That's a mask.
But you don't know if they hate poetry yet.
No, I dig that. But you're talking about looking for the red flags. I'm saying, all right, you dig poetry, let's go.
Well, wait, Daryl. I'm not saying automatically look for red flags because I don't feel like a person truly comes up. I don't feel like every person truly comes to the table as who they are. I don't feel like that. I feel like you have to get to know people because people show their true color when it's time to show the true color.
On the first 2 or 3 dates, you definitely don't get to know anyone.
Of course not.
Rob Perry says don't get upset.
Oh, no, I'm not. This is me. All right.
I feel threatened.
Don't feel threatened. Anybody, if y'all listen, don't feel threatened. This is me. Okay, get used to it.
To a certain extent, think about it with your vehicle. You don't want to keep putting a broken item or something that can cause your engine to shut off on you or even your tires. You don't want to put it off at the very last minute because anything bad can happen.
Oh my God. Make my point. Go ahead. Keep reading.
I tried, but you were screaming.
I'm sorry. I'm with it. I'm sorry. I felt the Holy Ghost.
Because you saying that, NBS, you saying that exactly sounds exactly like you both are saying the same thing.
I agree with her.
Wait, keep reading. Read the rest.
I tried, but you cut me off.
I'm sorry. I felt the gangsta go.
Or even your tires, you don't want to put it off at the very last minute because anything bad can happen when you could have just taken care of it in the first place.
Oh my God, Rob.
So what Daryl was saying, right?
Yep.
Is that when a person makes certain things and statements in the beginning, right? You remember those statements. And you're not going to see that they're not into poetry until it's time for poetry.
You be 6 months in going, yo,
really into poetry.
you be like, baby, you come with me to the venue, and they're like, no, I hate poetry anyways. You be like,
exactly.
So
that's what I'm saying. You have to have a spiritual mind. You have to have something spiritual about you where you can sense those vibes, you can feel those vibes out, and you know when to let a person
Alisi,
go.
we got a couple more. We got a couple more
my
calls
friend,
coming in. Go ahead.
I'm listening. In the beginning, it should be more than just visual and oral. You know, I'm not talking about oral. I'm talking about AURAL. More, you know what I mean? More than listening. More than physical, right?
Exactly.
There's something that catches a person. Your energy. You really get caught by energy.
Yep.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So if it's a false energy, it'll fade quickly.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. You befriend a person, get to know them, and then you know when to let them go as romantic individuals. You could just go on friendship dates. You can just go on friendship dates.
Ain't no such thing as a
friendship date. God dang it. Sorry, Alisi.
With no expectations, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Friends first.
We say we don't have expectations.
Most dudes, what he's saying is most dudes, because we can only speak from a dude's perspective.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you very much.
Most dudes are going to throw whatever face they need to put on to get to whatever their true objective is. Right? Most dudes' true objective is the body.
Yep.
So they, back in the days, I put on whatever face I needed to put on.
Venus is falling.
To get put on.
Listen, man, I'm a preacher's kid.
I'm
gonna close with this, Halisi. We missed it. We got about 3 or 4 calls coming in.
We gotta answer.
I'm a preacher's kid, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if I meet somebody in the church, bro, let me tell you right now, I'm gonna start talking about Fred Hammond, the commissions. I'm talking about commission. I'm talking about every gospel cat, and that reverend. Oh my God, the sermon. I'll start quoting Bible scripture.
And we can't stand
I'm a preacher kid too.
And that's the mask.
I ain't gonna do that.
You dig what I'm saying? That's the mask. Anything you down for, I'm down for.
So, Are you saying you don't come to the table as you are?
No, what I'm saying is, I said people need to beware the folks who come to the table wearing masks.
Exactly.
So,
they're wrong.
I said that last week.
No, you didn't.
Halisi, let me catch some of these other calls, man. Stay tuned and call back in.
I'm through with Daryl.
The telephone number here is 413-218-6024. Okay, 413-218-6024. Give a call in. Let us know what you're thinking. So, I'm simply saying.
I'm calling from the 203.
That's what's up, brother. Good luck. All right, so give us a call. And say what's on your mind. Listen, man, I ain't got no problems with people walking into relationships looking for red flags. At the end of the day, as Rod Gorbachev said, at the end of the day, you have to make the decision to invest in a person, invest time in a person one way or another.
Yeah.
So
and that's how we agreed last week. That's how we came to an agreement.
Yep.
I definitely agree. I'm not against it at all, but I'm mad that Daryl just said the same thing that I'm saying.
I said
we're not even disagreeing at all. We're saying the same
thing. That's why I don't understand why you're screaming. I'm sitting there, but here's the deal. If I'm on a first date with someone, not a friend date, it's like a first date. I mean, I'm not coming there looking for
Of course not, because you know they're not going to come as the person that they are.
I'm looking to have a good time. Number here is 413-218-6024. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. I'm just kind of curious about how other people feel about this. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm with it. I'm so with it.
See,
this is amazing.
When Halisi was on the phone line was blowing up. Now he hang up and everybody's like, ah.
I'm tired.
Yeah, so there's agreement plus work to be. Yo, absolutely, Rob. There's definitely work to be done. But it's kind of like, how do you see beneath the mask? Because brothers wear masks, sisters might not admit it, but they wear masks. They putting on their best wig, their best weave, their best makeup.
It's called a front stage and a back
stage. I meet somebody and have no idea they got bad skin because they're under 3 inches of makeup.
Say that, Daryl.
You dig? And I'm just like,
say that.
Okay, who are you?
Who are you?
Where's Becky? You're not Becky.
Somebody probably calling right now. Exactly. 100%. I absolutely agree. I'm not against.
Here we go.
I'm not against anything.
Come from.
That's my girl.
Okay.
What's good, B-Man?
90.7 WTCC. Welcome to 90.7. Talk to us. Uh-oh. Who that talking in the background?
It's me. Okay,
go ahead.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, girl. We good.
I just caught the last 10 minutes of the show because I was at work.
You're dope. It's all right. You still caught.
Oh, you work. Can I borrow $10?
I want $10.
I just worked really hard for that money, though.
$IMBS Malay.
I was taking care of a little 2-month-old baby, cooking food, taking care of mama.
Wow. Can I borrow $10?
Daryl, shut up.
He's really trying to get $10.
I mean, if you send him $10, I'm trying to get 10 too. So you can't be no discrimination out here.
Talk to us.
All I have is weed. I'm sorry.
You can send me some $10 donation of that word that we can't say.
Venus, tell us what.
I can't say that. I'm sorry.
Tell us
the big W.
Yeah.
You already said it. Tell us what's on your mind, Venus. Tell me what you're thinking.
What you thinking?
Tell me what you're thinking.
Tell you what I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna be really honest. What are we doing in 2021? Because 2020, like, we can't continue like this. Like, I feel like we really need, like, community. We really need each other, and this is just trash. Like, people aren't doing well. I think we need to figure something else out.
Are you trying to break up with 2020?
Am I trying to break up with 2020? I've been trying to break up with 2020.
We've been trying to break up with every year because I feel like I'm just gonna say this real quick and then you say whatever you want, Venus.
I'm listening.
You say.
Okay. I feel like this world or whatever, the social media and whatever that we pay attention to today has conditioned us to be how we are now. And I feel like that is what allows us to accept what is coming our way. It's because, like, this is what the internet or what social media or what the TVs is showing us.
Right,
what we deserve or what is available, so it's just like, all right, if this is the best, then this is the best.
I don't smoke weed. Is this weed philosophy?
No, this is not.
Break it down for me. Break it down for me.
I don't really pay attention to social media too much. I've been, like, limiting my social media.
It's because you're old. That's why.
I'm on there, like,
not you, Venus. There was
maybe once a day. Not really. but I just think that like we were already disconnected before COVID, and
Say
now
that.
I just don't even know. I don't even
Say
know what's
that.
happening.
And now that we're alone in our houses, we're even more
So you're talking,
disconnected.
Yeah, like, and then it's just
Sorry.
you either become totally addicted to social media, or you're just like really lonely and fucked up. Sorry, I can't swear probably.
no,
No,
can't
you
swear.
can't swear. Don't swear.
So you're talking
Okay.
about just
Oh
for
my
our
God.
listeners.
I'm like a
It's okay.
bad
Go ahead, Daryl.
candidate
Say
for this.
So our listeners. All right. So here's the deal: we can't swear. We can't make reference to illicit chemical products that alter the mind. So
Okay,
so what
okay,
you
good. See,
so
now
what
I
you
know. Okay, I won't swear. I'm like bad at that.
It's okay.
It's all
trying
good.
to get better at it, but I'm very bad at it.
It's
And
okay.
yeah, I
Venus.
think-
Daryl, hold on. Daryl got something to
So
say back to what you
basically,
said.
what you're saying is right now people kind of lack a spiritual and social connection to one another.
I think we are really disconnected in general as a
Okay.
culture. I think our culture is really portraying certain things, and I think like everybody's so used to the instant gratification of social media that it makes it really hard to interact as normal people. And now we have COVID, so we're like even more socially inept at this point because we're supposed to be distancing. But I just don't think that that's the way. I don't think it's really helping us. I don't think it's making the numbers go down. And I think we got to do something else.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you a question: if you
Okay.
were the president, if you were a congressman, if you were a senator, what would you recommend?
I think if we were going to do a lockdown, we should have really done like a real lockdown in the beginning and really made people stay home other than like essential
Right.
people like hospital workers and, like
But-
law enforcement,
But Venus,
firefighters, like that kind of thing. And I don't really know what we're supposed to do now because I feel like we stayed home and it didn't really make the numbers go down. We're going back out. We're back at work. We're doing our thing, and the numbers are still like rising. So I don't really know what the solution is,
Mhm.
but I think that's what it's causing with like mental and physical health towards people is even worse than what COVID is doing to people. Because I think like people's mental health is really deteriorating. A lot of people's physical health is deteriorating because like we're not doing our normal routine. We're not like in our lives in the same way. We're not getting the same amount of exercise and physical activity. So I think we got to do something different. I don't know what Massachusetts is going to do because that's where I am, but I really feel like we gotta switch it up. We got to figure out how we can be together and still be safe.
What was you gonna say, Daryl?
now I got you. I guess here's my thing: we have we're relying on elected officials to make lifestyle decisions for us as it pertains to this pandemic and COVID.
True.
So a lot of people complain about what wasn't done correctly at this time last year. So I'm the type of person, I want to know what exactly, I mean, we have a lot of people listening right now. I mean, forget the Facebook numbers. We're on FM radio. People are listening from here, from Northampton down to like Middletown, Connecticut.
Absolutely.
Right.
If you were the president, what would you suggest people do right now in regards to the COVID? Tell me what your suggestion would be.
See, I think if you're physically healthy and well,
Yep.
and you're not like sick in any way, you're not posing a risk, we should all be boosting our immune system. We should all be doing the most that we can for our physical health. And I think that we have to like go back to like how things were before and just be like even safer because I don't think the lockdown really made that much of a difference. I don't think it really made it so that we were not catching COVID.
Right.
Because as we can see, the numbers like are pretty much what the numbers have been, and now they're going up again. So It's like I really don't think that the social distancing made a difference. I think we should be boosting our immune system.
That's crazy.
Be really cautious about our health and our hygiene, and just I think we have to like go to normal life because this is not working. That's my 2 cents.
Okay, and I appreciate that. That's what we're asking for.
You're saying kind of the same thing that Halisi is kind of saying. He's saying we haven't truly taken advantage of the downtime. This is a perfect opportunity to work on ourselves. And I feel like around this time, I feel like we've all been feeling mentally like, disconnected and like, because like nobody has really been in the house to themselves and by themselves. Like us entrepreneurs knows what this feels like, people that have actually been in their house to themselves. But like, it's even more intense now because it's not like you could just go to any event and just like release
and this is the weird time of the year. Holiday season is always like, high suicidal season.
Yeah, we're in an in-between time. It's like it's not the new year and it's still the old year. But honestly, 2020 feels like 10 decades. I'm like,
Yo.
are we still in 2020?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Venus. I feel like I know it's probably different for everybody, but I feel like this year I've experienced so many beautiful things that I've never even realized that I would be able to feel. I've connected with so many people I never knew I would be able to connect with. There's so much. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As bad as this year everybody is feeling that it is, I feel like as much as I struggled this year, as much as this year sucked, so much beautiful things came out of this year for me, myself. I'm not gonna,
that's dope.
It could be for other people too, but I'm just gonna say I don't feel like too many bad things happen. Like I feel like I've already been like, full-time entrepreneur for a couple of years now. So I feel like I've already been feeling this sense of loneliness and all this mental disconnection and stuff. Like, I'm kind of used to the back and forth roller coaster emotions.
We're on 90.7, so it's not a personal thing for you. We're talking to the listeners, and it's been a rough year.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Rough year, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting everybody in the collective. So I feel like I know that people have been going through all of it.
I know so many people that had an amazing year. Like, they were able to really do things they had never
I'm not
done
even
before.
saying that this year was amazing for me because it wasn't amazing.
It
wasn't amazing at all. Like I've experienced a lot of terrible things this year. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of terrible things. But there's a lot of things that I never knew that I would experience that actually was beautiful. I didn't even know. But I'm happy. I'm happy that I did because if this year didn't happen, I don't know what to expect. When, because we knew this was gonna happen at some point in life. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think the introspection was actually really good for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people grew this year in ways they didn't think that they would. So maybe that's some of what you're referencing too. I mean, I definitely grew this year, but like I'm ready because I'm a social person and I work for myself too. I've been an entrepreneur. This is like my 17th year of self-employment. And so I spend a lot of time alone in general working, but like I need those times where I see people and I interact with people because that's like the only time that I come out of my creative bubble. And not being able to come out of the creative bubble and like bounce ideas, like I'm missing Speak and Eat so much because that's like where we all incubate our crafts and our art. And like
that's where it comes.
The part
all
I'm missing the most is like the creative time with other
artists
artists that like we just we've gotten a little bit of that. Like you had your album release party.
It's not even
for the most part, it's just been really solitary. And for me, like it's just too much.
It's about you're right. It's absolutely what everybody is going through, and I feel like this year is the time for the creatives. That's why I feel like next year and the years after this year is going to be the time for all the entrepreneurs and all the creatives because
I keep hearing that term creatives everywhere I turn.
Creatives, entrepreneurs, same thing.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
but it's not.
Started businesses in 2020. Amazingly
entrepreneurs,
enough.
Basically people that create their own business and stuff. So the creatives, basically.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people who like really got. On
it goes in its own way
because they didn't for the first time in their life. Maybe they didn't have to work for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they couldn't. So I think that's a blessing for a lot of people, and I'm just I'm really rooting for all these small businesses because so many small businesses also went out of business this year, and so many stores and shops like in downtowns are closing, and it's really sad. So it's like I just feel like we got to do something different because a lot of people are struggling.
Absolutely. How do you feel about it, Jim?
No, I agree 100%. I think we have to do something different, and I think we have to stop.
What do you think, Daryl? Should we stay on lockdown, or should we just go back to full throttle, or should we reopen again slowly? What should we do?
I think you said it earlier. I think it's time to get up off the lockdown because the lockdown's not working. The numbers are still rising. Mm-hmm. I know here in the city of Springfield, I heard the mayor about 3 weeks ago saying that he drove through Mason Square and everybody's walking around with no mask. And I'm like, there's nobody out on the streets in Mason Square. The bottom line is the numbers are rising and people are still home. So we have to, I think we have to stop putting our lives in the hands of politicians. And I think
Daryl, say that one more time. Bring it back.
Stop putting our hands in the lives of politicians.
Say it again, Daryl.
We have to stop putting our lives in the hands of politicians, number one. They don't have all the answers.
If y'all didn't get anything out of that statement, I'm going to say
they do not have all the answers. I think, when I ask you, like, what do you suggest? I think we should be asking each other that question.
Thank you.
We should make the decision in terms of what we should do.
I think
we should make sure that we're constantly cleaning, sanitizing everything, and we need to be careful. But I don't think staying home is working. it's not working. I think it's part of a larger plan to keep people completely disconnected from
And
each other
trying to
socially and
control
spiritually.
people.
Yeah,
So,
it's not working,
yeah.
and it's taking away all of the things that make life worth living, that make it so people can like keep doing their jobs and keep
Say
taking care of their
that.
families and keep dealing with all the things they have to do. It's like a lot of people that I talk to, I see clients as a herbalist, and people I talk to, like, people don't feel like there's a reason to live anymore.
Right.
And that's a bigger problem than COVID to me.
And people
because
are living.
people's mental health is just
Absolutely.
suffering and
That's what I was gonna
deteriorating.
say. Absolutely.
And, you know, that's making physical health deteriorate too. So, like, that's not helping not get COVID.
I agree.
If your mental health is so low that your physical health is so low, like,
Absolutely.
you're just susceptible.
Say that,
and it's like, we really got to take care of ourselves and lift ourselves up. But, yeah, I don't think staying home is working. And I think they have us so brainwashed, and the news and the media says so many things. Like, people don't know what to think, so they're just afraid.
Yeah.
You know what? And I tell you, stress doesn't help, regardless of what sickness or what disease or affliction that you may have. Stress doesn't help. And they have everyone so stressed, unless they're shopping. You ever walk into a Walmart this time of the year?
I know people are twisted unless they're buying stuff. Like,
it's jam packed.
I'm a poet, and I wrote a huge poem about 2020. And
I want to hear it.
At some point, somewhere, I'm gonna get to say it.
But
it talks about that. It's like they're just telling us to buy up stuff. It's called disaster capitalism, and through COVID, I've never seen worse disaster capitalism as I've seen through this pandemic, because they're just trying to like distract us with buying things we don't need.
You're right.
To fill up the space of the things that we really need and don't have. They took it away.
Corporate capitalists are making billions right now because we're sitting home
because of the
COVID. Amazon, all those online companies. I tell you right now, they're making billions because we're sitting home. We're just spending money.
Mm-hmm.
We're spending money
because that's all we can do, and that's what I feel like is so corrupt and planned about this. Like I don't need. It's like I know that it's real. I know somebody who just passed away yesterday from COVID, but it's like the way it's been hyped up and the way it's been inflated, I really think is not serving anybody but capitalism.
But they said
and the greed of our culture.
They said 98% of 97.8% of the people are surviving COVID. I'm looking at the people who have cancer, heart attacks. We're dying every day anyways. And the thing is,
you see how fast they came over.
And I'm not saying disregard what the health commissioner is saying.
No.
I'm saying we can be careful, but I'm not going to sit home all day and be stressed the hell out.
And we're also not taking a vaccine.
Right.
That's giving people cerebral palsy
and that's
and
another
all that
whole
stuff. Like,
that's another whole conversation.
What's wrong with y'all?
That's another whole conversation.
The vaccine is a whole show.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how they could come out with that vaccine so fast, but there's so many other vaccines we're waiting for. So, like, it makes no sense for people.
It makes no sense, and there's no way that they can have studied and examined the side effects or the long-term effects of what that vaccine can do. There's no way in this amount of time. It hasn't even been a year yet.
Venus, where's that poem that you wanted to spit?
I mean, it's in my phone, girl.
Spit it. Let it go.
It's really, but wait, what time does your show go to? Because
we're gonna end it after you spit.
We go to midnight, but I'm on till 6 a.m, so I ain't rushing nobody.
Go ahead, you spit it so I can go home.
Let me see if I have it.
And then I'm gonna open phone lines up again because there's a couple other people trying to get through as well. But yeah, take your time, spit that piece. I think we're and while you're looking for it, I think they're turning us into a police state. And if anyone's ever read George Orwell's book 1984, they need to go back and reread it because a lot of that stuff we're living it right now. It's coming to fruition.
At the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, this is exactly what George Orwell was talking about, and really, like, that's where we're at.
Yep,
that's where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna spit this. It's kind of long. Malay knows I have long poems, but it's like 4 or 5 minutes. But I'm just gonna go with it. And I've never done it for anybody, so this is the debut.
Okay, do your thing.
And let me tell you what it's called. I gotta go to where it's called. Okay, so this is called Illusions. 2020 is the toxic ex who keeps coming back for you, even though they don't really want you. Their love is just the next flex. 2020 is the lurker who watches your stories and stalks your page, but says not a mother thing to your eyes when they gaze. It's not just a phase, it's who they are. They wanted shiny things, but not to pray with you on stars from far. 2020 is the angry ass person who keeps storming out and coming back in with another thing they're mad about. They don't do to change it, but still call your ass out. 2020 is the gaslighting that burned down the MF world, took pieces of places that didn't have agency around the globe. It got us all effed up, jaded, swirled, and curled up in places we'll be unpacking unfurled. 2020 is the year everyone found their side hustle and made it their main. Like the side chick you kept hidden all those years, but 2020, she just came out and claimed her place like that. If 2020 ain't that bitch, I don't know who she is. You might not like her, but she's here to stay. And going back to normal is another thing they sold and shipped to your door, disguised in disaster capitalism's myriad of stores. 2020 is that relentless F-boy you thought you extracted, but he keeps finding you on different platforms, finding new ways to get at you and push past your boundaries he can't comprehend or fathom. Every DM is worse than the last one. Every time he comes back, he takes pieces of you you didn't even know you lost. But when it's gone, you feel the empty space of that loss. What's the game? Because 2020 did not come to play. 2020 is the Grinch who stole everything from Whoville, you know Uville, and after he took it all, came back in with his heart 3 sizes and a half too small, and shrunk your heart too with his falsity facade he puts on. Crooked smile and scraggly fur still dawn, smelling like old light and buried memories of hawks that been gone too long. 2020 convinced the trees to drop their leaves before it was even time to let go. 2020 took everything you didn't even know you had wanted to keep. 2020 was a lens, one you could look through but never see clearly because the layers were delusions and gazing made you fall in. Like a mirage, you swear you thought you knew what you saw, but then it went deeper, changed directions, shifted proposals, stole your goals, inhaled your dreams, and kept them confined. Like birds that take flight but might not know which direction to fly. But they take to the sky soaring high. In 2020, every day felt like you might actually die. Survival was never sustainable, but they sold it to us anyway. 2020 had us put on these masks for protection, but what didn't it protect us from? Did we fly or did we fall? Did you see your true self or go deeper into ego layers when you crawled? Or bore the burdens of it all? Did it lift you or just take you? Did it shake you to your core and smack you awake? Did it sift you through a fine sieve or crush you like a tsunami's force? Under the guise of the media mafia's origami that didn't inform you but threw you far from yourself, charted you way off course, of course. Are you sorry or are you the same? Are you the board, the game, the piece, or the player running that good game?
Dig it. I'm digging it.
Boys and 2020 are exactly the same, conniving and vying for prey in a rigged as MF arena of fame, shame, blame, and taking all your wildness so it can replace you tamed. Like F-boy is, relentless in their stature of the truth, veiled by the way their particular brand of falsity always shows up disguised as change and falls through. Were you praying for normal to return, longing for it to save you when it's your turn, believing in American dreams, actually capitalism schemes, actually white male wet dreams, actually you're still on that team? Actually, some of y'all ooze that delusional whiteness scheme, as if whiteness can lift you out of this mirage of this pandemic life, as if 80% of the world isn't dying from one global health crisis or another every day. Were they really your lover, or did 2020 have you settled, laid up with demons, posting up as credible, levels of sending devils placed in your path to test you? Did normal vet you, fear infest you, grief invent you, love defend you? Did it make you feel calm? Did you live through that post-traumatic distress? Did you do the most but get left with less? Did their love feel toxic but you liked it more or less? Is it PTSD now instead of daily stress? Is our mental health a quality, or are we just supposed to expect less? The fast fashion of our internal best, the lie that is always relentless. Or did you die and the remnants of your scars still remain so you feel normal? Did you think PPE wasn't always scarce for bodies that didn't necessarily look like yours? Or you didn't know our bodies keep generational score? If the virus didn't infect you, what else did you live through? Did you die daily, screaming for safety, wishing that psychic attack would be the last? Dreaming of days so long gone they would stamp with expiration dates before you were even born? That turned to dust when you tasted the air for the first time and exhaled? That made you high when you dipped a syringe into this wasteland? How many times you injected this sickness into your own veins? Social media erased you and defaced you, made you feel that normal was the latest selfie or designer mask embellishment. You can't tell who's real and who's actually intelligent. Did you feel how easily it felt to stay home if you were wealthy? If your family didn't depend on your body to stay healthy? When they said stay inside, they assumed everyone had an inside they could dwell in. Even if you had a structure or a home to feel well in. Maybe your structures were so fragile you fell in. Normal never was, because trauma was your sense of self before you knew who you were becoming. And every day before quarantine was always more than what others dealt with. They actually knew exactly what an extended lockdown would mean for too many bodies to tell us. That's the tragedy of our nuclear idea of sustainability and wellness. Yeah, 2020 was the end of the delusional wealth you hoarded around you and were building up for yourself, while the rest of your human family had to struggle for scraps, living on traps that snatch and match futures you can't even grasp. No, dog, not on my watch. Not a notch on this bedpost, not a destination on this map, because this normal you long for was always a treacherous trap. Normal never was. Normal wasn't this living. Normal wasn't buying up stuff to feel better while others are starving. Normal was the F-boy who was relentless in your phone, calling at all hours and wouldn't leave you all the way alone. Normal was the sugar-coated surface solution of lies. They told you from the time your mother's womb opened to conceive and birth your body, so maybe you would be the one to uncover the face of how these lies internalize. Heal the traumas we've all been dressed with, like Nike sneakers and trash gear that don't save you if your soul isn't even all here. And for generations, we've been all the way aware of this. But my question, loved ones, is did 2020 wake you, crack your soul, spirit stirring to shake you? Did you finally get smacked up with reality or still living your best life at the expense of someone you'll never know or care to consider? Complacent to the casualties most of the world has always lived with. Destiny is disparate. Abnormality is the side effect of grounded greed and a culture that steals your lifetime. Convincing you on the surface what you want is what you need. Working to pay bills while your heart stays on lockdown until you retire or die. This living they tell us to make is a lie. Ending this decade with some food for thought, so maybe our clocks history forgot. The U.S. the only entity in the unnatural disaster that needs a perp walk. Let's read the actual time on a wall clock like it was a shot clock, and this was the last time you could shoot your shot before it's all gone. Better wake from the deep sleep steeped in greed and herd souls like sheep. Because where great mothers came to find their lost children, are you going to be consuming or diving deeply into holy community care communion? Let's hope so, because we're all spinning on this delusional globe, and 2020 was just a warning shot for what's really coming up if you're choosing surface solutions and illusions over what's in your holiest of hearts. If 2020 did not wake you, I hope this poem is your alarm clock.
Woo!
So that's called illusion. Sorry, that was long, I know.
Oh my God, Venus. It's all right. All your poems are long, but they're worth it. It's all right.
Okay. Thank you, girl.
That was really great.
Yeah, that was
You had, like a lot of dope
new. I
messages.
just wrote that
There's a lot of people in the
couple days
comments.
ago.
There's a lot of
I'm
people in the
digging it.
comments that's loving it too.
Yo, that was
It's
that
really
was
good.
needed.
It was really great, Venus. And somebody said in the comments that you need to come out with a book. So I really hope that you do.
Okay, so that's the third person that said that this week. So I guess my affirmation for 2020 is to finally publish my poetry book.
Girl, if you don't let me publish your poetry book and cut that out.
I'll tell you what.
If you don't let me publish that.
Until you get your book.
I'll let you publish it. You be my publisher, Malay, because you already know. I'll share the royalties. I don't care.
Wait, hold on. Daryl was about to say something. You tell her what?
I'm saying, yo, you can publish it in the Metro Record newspaper, man.
Do that. You heard that?
So,
Venus, that's big.
I said you can publish it in the Metro Record newspaper. We're
Okay, I'll
taking
come to the
stories,
Metro
poems,
He
Rain
has
all that.
a
Yeah, that's a new
Can you
newspaper
tell
in
him
the
about
city.
it?
You need to get it out there. Let people read it, man.
It's
Let
his
people.
paper, Venus. You know,
I
Daryl.
will put it out there. I'm ready. I'm ready to put it out there. That's my goal for 2021. I'm not gonna be afraid of voicing these things anymore because it's just too much. Like
There's people in the comments saying that
now.
they're ready for their copies. So
the beautiful thing
and I think 2020 made people ready for the truth. I think people were not fully ready to hear it all before, but I feel like now people are really ready.
I think it's not so much are people ready to hear it. I think it's for the messengers. Are they ready to share it?
Thank you, Daryl. Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
It's not about whether or not people are ready to hear it. It's about the messengers and whether or not they're ready to share it. Because listen to everything you just dropped in that poem. You dropped some stuff that people need to hear. And these are the things that we should be saying. When I asked you earlier, what are your thoughts on that? And forget what the president, the congressman, your senators, your mayor, forget what they're doing. What are you thinking? And
those are my real thoughts, and I tried really hard to censor my swear words. I use a lot of swear words. I tried
because you'll get me thrown off the air.
But 2020 was really an F-boy. It just kept coming back. It just like you thought you were done, and you were like, now you contacted me over here.
Talking about relationships.
Now you messing with me over there. Like, what's going on?
Listen, man, 2020, I lost my brother, lost my mother, lost my job. Well, that was a blessing. That last one was a blessing.
Losing your job was a blessing.
That was a blessing. But
that's one thing that I do want to take a second to say about Daryl. He always takes a second to talk about other people, but if you guys truly follow Daryl Moss and you see everything that he does for the community and everything that he does, period, dude, to be able to do everything for everybody else, still go through what you do and still continue everything that you do, it's like, oh my God, how?
Live in the moment.
It's like how, and it's just like if you guys are listening, or if you guys do have a second, you guys gotta take a second, give people their roses. Wow, while you have time.
Exactly.
So shout out to you, Daryl. We always shouting out other people. You're so dope. You always take the time out. No, don't interrupt me when we're talking about you. Wait. You can say what you want to say after. I want to get my moment real quick. Daryl, you're amazing. You're really great. You always push everybody else. You always do what's best for everybody else. And I just want to take a second, like you do for everybody else, and just say, keep doing what you're doing because you're amazing. And everybody looks forward to stuff like this. There's nobody else in the city that does what you do. And you've been doing this for over 20 years now. So it's just dude. So
thank you.
Dope.
So
that's right. And it's really sad that the city of Springfield did whatever they did and couldn't see the brilliance there. But hopefully, y'all can do a better thing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not that they didn't see it. They can't control it.
Listen, man.
They can't control it. Daryl's a leader.
It's not the city. It's the people in the city.
Daryl's a leader.
Don't let me finish.
Right.
Sorry. Daryl's a leader. Daryl's a leader. He don't need to be under anybody.
It's the people in the city that matter. It's not the folks that are elected. These are just people who get votes. It's the rest of us, and we got to keep living in the moment. So I'm glad we were talking about relationships. You brought up the COVID, which is negatively impacting relationships because people don't know how to deal right now, and we got to start talking about this. So I'm glad you called. I'm glad you brought this up because I think it's critical.
Yes.
And there's a bigger picture. We could look at it from a personal perspective, but when we look at the collective, we have to figure out how we're going to move forward. Yep. How we move forward, not people, not the folks we elect. It's like some of these elected officials are like lawyers. Who wants to represent a lawyer that doesn't necessarily represent you once you're in court, or if you get into a car accident? I need someone who's going to represent me, and I think we're the only ones that can. We have to do that for ourselves. So, listen, man. If we move forward, it's people like you, man. Keep dropping that poem.
Venus,
people
make
need
sure
to hear.
You hit
Keep
Daryl
dropping that poem.
About being part of the Metro. Can you please don't forget?
Who do I hit up? I hit up you.
Daryl, hit up Daryl.
You can hit him up. You can hit me up at dmosslive@gmail.com.
I'm gonna text it to you right now.
And that's anybody out there.
Send it to me so I can.
I got you.
I definitely will.
And that's for anybody out there. dmosslive@gmail.com. We're down to bring anybody on the air. Anybody can call in. Telephone number here is 413-218-6024. It's 12:36. We're done at 12. But you know what? This right here was meant to happen because that piece you just dropped, I'll probably go back and listen to it later on.
It was really good.
And hear it about 3 or 4 more times.
I'll post it in the comment section.
No. Don't post it in the comment. Don't do it. Don't do that, Venus. Just wait. Tell them it's going to be in the Metro newspaper.
It'll be there.
Okay, I'll put it in the paper. I will. How often does your publication come out?
We have well, here's the thing for the Metro Record. Shameless plug. We have a mobile app. Download the mobile app. Download the Metro Record on Apple. You can download it on the Android at Google Play, or you can go visit www.themetrorecord at Gmail. I mean, the Metro Record. What is it? www.themetrorecord.com. And it posts daily. We got the older folks who read black and white. They need to see it in print. Then we have young folks, like everybody else, they want to see it on a daily.
The Metro
and need to hit their statuses. So our job is to make sure that the community's voice is represented. We know we can't rely on Mass Live. We can't rely on Channel 22, Channel 40. We have to be in the news.
Independent media is the only way we're going to get out of this.
Absolutely.
Say that.
Absolutely. So that's what's up. Yo,
Thank you for calling, Venus.
This is
for real.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I jumped on and
me too.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Everybody's waiting for that poem in the paper, so make sure you hit up
D.Moss. I'm gonna email you. I got it on my phone, and y'all have a blessed night. And call me later, Malay.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Bye.
All right,
Peace and blessings.
Peace. Okay. Thank you. 90.7 WTCC FM. I tell you what, we'll give people 5 more minutes. If you want to call in, you can call 413-218-6024. We will get you on the air. This is all about controlling the narrative. Listen, man, we dig having a good time. We dig relationships.
Right. We came from relationships to talk about COVID. So it don't even matter. We go all over the place.
We dig music. But at the same time, we dig that real ish, and people need to start talking about this type of stuff. 90.7 WTCC FM. We are indeed the community's choice. We are live on the radio, as well as Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, and all that other good stuff. So follow us, and that's what's up, man. So if you want to call in, get your voice in, get your voice heard, give us a call, 413-218-6024, or drop a comment. We appreciate my brother Halisi Moyle hanging out with us all night.
Shout out Halisi.
Stacia Brown. We dig it. She brought up the MLK Center. That was like, that was daggone there 20 years ago. Okay, about 15, but still feels like it.
To call or tune in today, make sure you're tuning in next week. We're here every Monday.
9 to midnight.
9 to midnight.
9 until we're done. How's
9
that?
until we're done, but
it is.
Shoot, you see me.
So we having fun.
I'm older than Daryl right now. He gonna be here till 6.
I just ain't bringing out the bottle of wine next month because she's young. That's it on the radio.
I feel like I act the same way.
Yo, I need to hear. I need to hear one more poem from you, though. I need to hear. I
what do you want to hear?
I don't know, a poem, a song. Give me something.
Oh, you know what? If I spit this poem, I want you to spit that poem that you sent me.
Yes, I know you worked at the South End Community Center. Yo, I was there for a quick minute while I'm working with the Department of Youth Services. Got tired of throwing. They were like sending all the little white kids over to treatment centers and had me locking up all the brothers. I was like, yeah, I quit. I'm going back to MLK. Couldn't do it.
If I spit this poem, Daryl,
spit a poem.
I want you to spit your poem, or I'm gonna spit it. The one that you sent me in my inbox. That one.
Oh, which one? I don't even, listen.
I'll go to my inbox to let you read it.
Go ahead.
But
spit
if
your
you
piece.
don't spit that
piece,
I'm going to spit it for you.
Spit your piece.
All right. I'm going to try to do this without saying the cuss words. So.
Yep.
All right. One thing I'm not going to do is bring my problems to Facebook.
Talk about it.
If I have an issue, I'd rather put it on a hook. I'm too old to be throwing subs. I'll be 30 in a few years. What's on my mind? I'd rather catch it with my tears. I mean, if I had a thought, you decide to fit the shoe. A lot going on in my life to be worried about yours too. Too many fake frenemies waiting for a small incident to act the way they wanted when they were hiding behind a fence. Pretend. I don't need to tell you through a status that I don't mess with you. Shoot, I'll cut a chick off. No explaining nothing new. I crave energies you probably never even felt. Try on my pants, can't even fit them with a belt. And if I had a crap to give, I may have left you a little well. If I had the time, I probably wouldn't even dwell. So I'll throw it in a rhyme for everyone who thinks I care. I came in this world alone, and if I leave, y'all staying here. What the heck is a rumor? Something a hater fantasizes, wishing I matched description of their creative field disguises. You'll never see me low. I'm too great to stay down. All this hate smiled in my face, and I'm still balancing my crown. Is so-and-so talking about you? I don't know. I ain't see it. But if you're dumb enough to ask, you're dumb enough to believe it. If I had a message to deliver, the person intended will receive it. Or they'll send a messenger because they're too scared to receive it. Like I ain't see it. Don't start with me for no reason. Because once I'm on green, I go red like it was needed. Please believe it. Peace, though. That's what I got. But Daryl is gonna spit this poem.
What poem is that?
I didn't title it. I was just mad and I just went off.
Yo, I'm digging that. Yeah, you
I just went off. No, but this poem that you wrote,
man,
if you don't read this,
I don't even remember it. I'll be honest with
I'm
you.
gonna read it if you don't read it.
Yo, this is 90.7 WTCC FM, Monday Night Live, D.Moss, NBS Malay.
Are you gonna read it?
You want me to read it?
If you don't read it, I'm gonna read it, Daryl.
What is it about? I don't even remember.
Read it with that feeling, because I swear, if you don't, I'm taking it and I'm gonna read it and let them know.
All right, here it is. I'm gonna drop a quick piece.
This is dope. This is dope.
No, it's not dope. It's
yes, it is.
It's just words.
It's dope words. Wait till y'all hear this.
We all learn lessons, and I have a confession about the weapons that may harm me. Disarm me of my health and my sanity. Never one for vanity, but these things have me vexing. Stressing while flexing my verbals to communicate that I refuse to participate in anything that creates an allergy. A damaging immune response to the body. Shit that makes me sick like a baby on the potty. Damn it, I'm allergic. See, I'm allergic to toxic people. With every interaction, they continue sequels of drama that should be discontinued. Nothing but bad news, tight-ass shoes, and blues for days. And how many ways can I avoid them like the plagues they are? Seems like no matter how far I travel, that toxicity is around the corner, hovering like mosquito as vampires looking to suck my energy, disrupt my synergy with all that fuels me. Amuse me. Cats with guns, knives, and bats. I'm allergic to. Seriously, these cats be deliriously trying to get me while I'm hysterically trying to avoid them like they're the popo. Inquiries to my body like mine is a no-no. So when I'm in the spot and I see them, fam, I'm on the go-go like Chuck Brown. I ain't down for physicality in this reality. My allergies take precedence over women, friends, and dead presidents. I'm allergic to jobs and working for others. Too many sisters and brothers refuse to leave plantations that are killing them, hurting them with smiles on pale faces, leaving hints and traces of the antebellum South. Be one to punching players in the mouth with their low wages and hard-ass work and nothing to show for by the time I reach home. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to bill collectors that constantly stalk me, talking about every damn day about bills that won't get paid. No cash, a brother strapped like my pockets, allergic to Benjamins, gold, diamonds, and gems. No natural resources except my books, and ain't nobody reading. Believe in curses and Christianity like streets paved with gold. I'm allergic to shit with no financial benefits, so damn.
What?
Time? Because I'm allergic to time. I'm always late. The gates always seem to open before I arrive. I'm alive and I'm present. That's all that matters. Don't sweat me because time ain't my master. And I move faster when I'm motivated to do what I do. Time be restricting and restraining, containing us in cells we can't elude. So I get there when I get there with the damn attitude. Why? Because my ass is allergic.
Wait a minute. I just want to read this part over. I'm allergic to jobs and working for others. Too many sisters and brothers refuse to leave plantations that are killing them, hunting them with smiles on pale faces, leaving hints and traces of antebellum Self. Be wanting to punch employers in the mouth with their low wages and hard working for nothing to show for by the time that I reach home. Dog, like, if y'all did not get what he was saying, but I'm allergic. Like, we was just taking a regular ride. Just he bringing me home, and he's just flowing with poetry. I'm like, Daryl, if you don't rate this, I swear it's gonna be a problem.
Send me 20 text messages.
It just was so dope. It just was so dope. Like, all right, when you're sitting, like, I don't know, like, I know you said you're tired of hearing the words creatives. I don't know if you said you're tired of it.
No, I said I keep hearing it.
But look at creatives are just like people that just come out with like new stuff that you never even heard before. Like just stuff that like, different flows and different, it's stuff that you create. Like, dude, like if you're a friend and you're sitting in the car, you're listening to another friend and it's just like, oh my gosh, like, and it just can't leave your mind. You're going to keep like right into that friend and keep trying to hear the piece that they was going to come out with. Like, and then when he sent it to me, he's like, I wrote this in 5 minutes so you can stop bothering me. But like, dog, that piece, 5 minutes, what? 5 minutes of what? Like, it was dope. Like, it was really dope. And if you didn't get the message, you're going to get the message because, like, yo, that was dope. It was dope. If I got to memorize it, it's Daryl. Do it. It was dope. It was really dope. I thought it was freaking
Alicia tell you, we'll sit around making poems for days. It's kind of like, you got how my man said, I got so much trouble on my mind. I refuse to lose. Yo, Chuck D, that is. That's Chuck D. But it's like, yo, man, you got stuff on your head. You got to get it out, man. It's just, is what it is. Yo, we live 90.7 WTCC.
This was an amazing show. This show was amazing. I can't even get over it.
Yo.
This was great.
Dang, you didn't even sing tonight, Harley.
What you want me to sing? You want me to sing something? What you want me to sing?
Wade in the water.
Wade in the water, children.
Nah, Stacia, there's no title.
Now it's called I'm Allergic.
No. The water.
Let me see. What's on my mind?
What's on your mind? Talk to me.
You know, like
it's the end of the night, so check this out. Do something lovey-dovey. Go for it.
Dang, the only thing
let people go to sleep with a smile. Like,
all right. Beyonce keeps popping in my head. I'm sorry about my good.
Do whatever you want, girl. Let it be.
I wish I had my guitar. I could even play it right.
Yo, that would be dope. Bring it next week.
Next week. Mills was a pill. Baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I finally let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Sitting in a little halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule that you're breaking, it's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Now you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. I can see your halo. Pray you won't fade away. Halo. 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 Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. I swear I'll never fall again. But this will never feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I feel awakened. Every rule that you're breaking, yeah. The risk that I'm taking. Ain't never shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Now you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can see your halo. Pray you won't fade away. Halo. You're supposed to back me up, Daryl.
I'm listening.
Halo.
Yeah.
Halo. Halo.
See, I believe in her. I believe she is beautiful even when she thinks she's not. From her smile to her eyes, I realize she is both heavenly and precious, a diamond she is, and I believe in her. She believes she can heal the world with her prayers, change her life with her hands. She's committed to life. An angel she is, and I'm feeling her. So I've watched her cry and I've dried her tears and stood behind her and beneath her with her feet on my shoulders because I love her. That's what my father says a real man should do. And my heart says I have to, because it's who she is that inspires me. See, I believe in her, and she's more than beautiful. She wears a halo, y'all. She wears a halo. Yeah.
Hopefully it was something. I didn't even practice that. I just had to do it.
Yo, that was dope. Okay. Yo, that was fun, y'all. We had to do some little, she did Halo, got to throw some little junk together to go along with it.
That was fun.
Hey, man, listen, man, it's another Monday Night Live. D.Moss.
Yes.
NBS Malay. We'll be back with y'all next Monday. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody else. Because we'll be here and we're looking to have some fun. So if you're looking to have some fun with us, again, spread the word. Let's do this live. And Don't forget, write down the number 413-218-6024. And you can call in, get on it, spit a piece, sing a song over the air. It doesn't matter to us. Shoot,
ask a question because we out here. We got a new game that we're starting next week. So
what's the new game?
You already know. No. Tell me what's up. That one.
Oh, yo.
Wait till we get it. Tell me what's up.
We know everybody got some ish going on. So next week we want y'all to call in. Yo, tell me what's up.
And we're writing poetry to it.
I want to know what's up.
We're gonna write both perspectives to it. So
if you got some drama, some good stuff happening in your life as you're talking,
we're gonna flow.
We're gonna be writing.
Either me or Daryl gonna flow first, and then either me or Daryl's gonna respond to either me or Daryl's poem. So
Word.
You're gonna get both perspectives if we were in both positions.
So make sure you tune in and let's do what it do. With that being said, we want to tell everybody much love, much peace, much respect to you. We're gonna leave out of here with you know what? I'm gonna leave out of here with Artie with that joint she calls Untitled.
That's the song.
So listen, man. Rob Perry, Stacia Brown, Halisi, everybody that's been listening and vibing with my girl. What's her name on this thing called Venus? Yo, we want to say thank y'all.
You heard me, MBS for last.
Listen to you, MB. We know you.
Yo, shout out to Venus and Halisi. Love you guys. You guys are amazing.
And don't forget Stacia. She's been rocking with Rob Perry's been with us all night.
Oh my God, I hope you come back next week. I was just telling Daryl about you. Like, I'm so glad she had my back. Y'all old people was ganging up on me. And Stacia, she backed me up. So.
Listen, man.
Yo, I didn't even see my old friends up on here, so thank you.
Somebody tell her you ain't old until you die. Dang it.
Daryl's old.
There we go. Listen, y'all. This is my girl.
I ain't hearing that. No.
This is my girl, Artie. We out of here. You can tune in. We'll be rocking music all night till 6 in the morning, but we'll be off of Facebook because, brother got to sleep and everything. So, we love you. Much peace, much love, much respect to you. Dig it. We out, y'all.
Peace out, guys. Much love. Love you, Artie, and everybody else.
First, I got to rock to this up.
It make you just want to do slow motion. Just do it. Ready?
Manifesting my blessing.
I can't even dance. Yes. Divine. Sing it, girl. Divine.
What you wanna say? Can't get back that way.
My man Halisi, we out.
Bye, guys.